Hello and welcome to a Build with Bear bonus stream. I'm Pat Bear. I'm here to watch some CPU versus CPU matches in WWE 2K23 and to hang out with all of you. If you're a subscriber, you can throw the Bear Cave, the leg of the site, the tier 2 blue emote into chat. Let the people know. That's an easy way. Oh, sorry. Hold on. There we go. That's an easy way to let people know, hey, I'm a subscriber, and I can say hi to you. You can also just say hello or use other people's emotes, or if you want to be a lurker, if you don't feel like chatting and you just want to hang out, you can also do that, and that's cool as well. What's the agenda for Sunday? Where we all are here right now. It's 7 p.m. Eastern Time. That's early for your friend Pat. Normally, don't start streaming until 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Harold's here. What's up, Harold? I don't normally stream on a Sunday. Well, 2023 has been an interesting year in that if I could describe 2023 vis-a-vis my working jobs that pay me money, it's not so much that I can't find the work. It's that right now, work gets presented to me, and then it becomes like let's check in another month. Actually, we're going to push this back to summer. Or, actually, we looked at the budget, and we don't really actually have room for a lot of the freelance. Our freelance budget just isn't there, and we thought. It's a lot of like, oh, cool, this will be good. Oh, this looks like it's going to... Oh, no, it's not. And as Harold has put in, I have the hashtag donate button there. If you put in a donation tonight, you will be able to help me decide what kind of matches we're going to watch. I already have two set up or decided by lovely folks that were able to help me out, which I really appreciate. We are going to see in a cage match requested by someone who has chosen to remain anonymous, Brian Cage versus Christian Cage versus Adam Page. Those are all AEW wrestlers. We just got another thing. Harold just donated. Thank you very much, Harold. Appreciate it very much. Lord Crash saying, hey, Pat. Hey to you. Thank you very much, Harold. All right. And then if I hit this, yes, the numbers go up. It doesn't automatically go up. I have to hit refresh cache the way I'm set this up, which is frustrating. But Harold, thank you so much. Appreciate that very, very much, my friend. And then I'm just going to go in. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for your support. It means a lot. It's very kind. So yeah, things have not been great with the financials recently. So, but Harold, I appreciate you sending that in. If you have a recommendation of a match type you would like to see tonight, if you were like, Pat, I know that you have CPU characters from like anime, and you have you have created wrestlers of that are just weird monstrosities, like. Or I'd like to see a triple threat match for the $1 Million Championship. Like, you can make a suggestion. That's totally cool. You could, it's really great. Oh, thank you very much. Somebody else just, we had an anonymous $20. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Gonna hit the old refresh there. Great. Okay, I have refreshed, and then I appreciate the donation that we got going in here. Let me hit my refresh here. Takes a second sometimes to show up here. So my apologies. This is a little like it's not ramshackle, but it's a little like bootstrapsy, a little more bootstrapsy than your friend Pat is used to. Like it hasn't we're at 14% of my goal right now. Has not updated, which is annoying, but it will. Yeah, coffee is just not showing that information updated. But it will, and I'll update that soon. But thank you to the anonymous person that donated $20. That's so kind of you. And I'm going to, send a thank you in there. So our first match is Brian Cage versus Christian Cage versus Adam Page in a steel cage. And then our second match, Andrew suggested Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair. Now, in the world of WWE, Rhea Ripley is the SmackDown Women's Champion, and Bianca Belair is the Raw Women's Champion. So it's fun to have the champions go at it. Now, of course, in Build with Bear Wrestling, BWBW, our Women's Champion is Asuka. Asuka is the NXT Women's Champion. And, of course, Power from Chainsaw Man is the Women's Money in the Bank holder. We might end up having something to do with that tonight. Who knows? But I'm going to retweet my tweet, and we'll probably get into our first match here. Again, you make a donation. You can always send a message there. Sorry. You make a donation. You can always make a suggestion of a match you'd like to see, match type, or you can make a suggestion of a wrestler you'd like to see. And we'll go in before we do a first match. We'll go in and I'll show you all that. Let me see if I can get this. Can I refresh this? Nope. Okay, we're gonna hit OK. Then we're gonna go into the donation bar, properties. That's annoying. Yeah, that is annoying. But anyway, we're here in the game. I know that we're at 14%. I know that's a stone cold fact. And it is weird that we don't have that update information. But maybe I can get that in here if I update the donation bar with a different URL. I tested this and it worked. There, now we're at 14%. Great. Cool. I don't know why that was annoying, but it was. I don't know why that just didn't want to update, but it didn't. So, whatever. We'll figure it out. We figured it out. We're in there. Let's go in and let's take a look at our roster here. Right. Let's take a look at. We'll take a look at the roster we have set up to give you an idea. Because I do know what our first match is here. So. We'll just go to superstars here, and then we'll, can I do, no. All right, well, it's just going to give me overall custom superstars. This is what I wanted. Let's look at some custom superstars. We got a spooky ghost. We got Agent 47, who they tried to do, whoever made this, because I don't make these, I just download them. And then I make sure they have a good name for when they get introduced and music that's fun. Somebody used black to kind of highlight a definition, and it just looks weird. That is a cursed head. Yes, in practice, this is a weird looking wrestler. We got Ant-Man. Now that's obviously it's pretty good. It's pretty good job. Sometimes you can't really tell from the photo because you can upload your own photo, which we'll see with this. I'll tell you this, the character in there, this Bane does not look like that. It looks kind of like that. Yes, the image mapping that some people do is great, and some people don't do great. Baroness, classic. Beat, pretty good. Bochi, we'll see her in there. Does not look as good as art from the anime. There's Brian Cage. He actually looks kind of like he does in this photo. Buff Santa. I don't know why someone made Buff Santa, but I thank them. Christian Cage. Pretty on point. Count Von Count. I'm surprised the images are possible considering how bad that can go. Yeah, Lord Crashton, there are people who are paid to make this not terrible. And they sometimes do an okay job. Dragonite, you can't picture in your head what a Dragonite man would look like, and it doesn't look like that. You'll see. Eddie Kingston, okay, it's probably all right. Eyebrows on point, weirdly. Gaston, pretty good. Guitaru Man, souped up Guitaru Man, this is pretty fucking dope. Even though it's clearly shoulder pads for a football player. The in-game, we'll see Goro, pretty okay. Hayabusa is pretty dead on. Of course, that's not how she looks in the game, but she does all right. Hey, I don't know why someone made this, but they did, and I downloaded it. I don't know what hot dog is. I don't know what jailed cat is. Are they memes? I don't fucking know. John Moxley, fine John Moxley. Kairi Sane, this is the image uploaded, but it's pretty good. Okada's is pretty good. The Keith Lee in this game, solid, someone made. Lady Dimitrescu, good. If you watched my last stream, I have gone in and edited and I gave her shorts to wear under the dress because it was weird. Kyle because she's just such a tall lady that she, like, her underwear was like clipping through the dress. So I had to edit that. I don't, as far as I can tell, this is wearing this is the same dress. As far as I can tell, I don't know why Lady Dupek is a female roster member. As far as I can tell, that Lord of Dupek is a reference to a streamer who does not seem to be bad. That's all. That's all the information I have about Lord of Dupek. Maybe not bad. Makito, good, decent. Mario, strange. Too bad you don't have Dan Reichert. Oh, Dan. Yeah, no. Dirty Dan Reichert, not a CPU or not a CAW creator wrestler, as far as I know. Yeah, Lord Crashington did. I don't know. I don't know who Lord of Dupek is. Marvin, solid. Master Roshi in game, pretty good. Not as good as WWE 2K22 Master Roshi. That one was better. Michelangelo, again, face mapping in a way that is weird. Minoru Suzuki in game, pretty good. Mystique, pretty fucking good Mystique. Optimus Prime, a nightmare. Orange Cassidy in the in-game Orange Cassidy, pretty good. Phoenix Wright is not great, but I downloaded it. Pepsi Man is a nightmare. Power is good. Raphael again, weird. Sting, pretty good Sting. Obviously, this is just a photo. Supergirl, decent. Yeah, they censor naughty words, which is why it's not Cassidy. It's C-I-D. Terry Bogard, like, okay, this is a yes, that is what Raphael looks like in there. Yes. The censorships are pretty fun. Rara. Terry Bogard, like, yeah, okay. You know what? Like, not great. Not like this is like a Terry Bogard cosplayer more than Terry Bogard, but like not terrible. Thomas the Tank is a nightmare, and I hate him. I hate Thomas the Tank Engine, man. Waluigi fucking whips ass. This Waluigi rules. Dolph Ziggler is Terry Bogard, yeah. Wario is just a nightmare in a different way that knows. Wheeler Yuta, it's like a pretty good Wheeler Yuta. Wonder Woman, obviously that's an uploaded image. She looks pretty good in the game though. And then Hangman Adam Page is solid. That is a... Yeah, Terry Bogard could be great. Like all the parts are there to make Terry Bogard good in game. They just didn't do it. Like, this is just the thing where they're like, they got the hat right and they were like, blonde hair. But it's like, it could be worked on. So anyway, those are the wrestlers I have here. Harold says that Waluigi is almost Dan. Yes, that's almost Dan Riker. So again, if you would like to make a donation, you can exclamation point donate. We'll take you to the link. And in your message when you donate, you can include, if you'd like, a suggestion of a match type or wrestlers you'd like to see take on each other. Also, I do have the characters that are in the game. I don't have any like pay extra. I didn't buy any DLC or superstar packs or anything like that, but I have like the base wrestlers because our second match will be base wrestlers. But our first match, which I'm going to set up right now, and you get to watch me set up a match, is going to be a trios match. It's a triple threat, I should say. And it will be taking place in a steel cage, where to win you must escape the cage or pinfall or submission. And yeah, New Year's Evil cage match, that sounds fine. So those are that. And then we're going to select our trio, which by request of my very first donator of this earlier in the week, will be, who is anonymous. Let's see. So we got to do this. So it's going to be Brian Cage versus Christian Cage, aka Christian. versus, let's see, so Hangman Adam Page. And this is going to be our opening contest. We'll watch the intros and all that. And it's also going to take a little while to load. Maybe not too long. It depends on something, if it takes forever or no time at all to load. I would describe it as questionable sometimes. But there, here we go. Our opening contest. Dream match indeed, Remy. Whoop, there we go.
The following contest.
Christian Cage. Me. It's him. A little darker hair than you remember, but not bad. The smirk is good. They do not have Christian's music in there, so you cannot have his music in there. But the shirt is good. It looks like his shirt. Work. Yeah. And of course, there is a steel cage hanging above it in this cage match. It's not a Hell in a Cell. The CPUs do not enjoy Hell in a Cell. They break out of it and then don't know what to do. So we're not doing a Hell in a Cell match tonight. I will veto a Hell in a Cell and ask for another suggestion. But yeah, you gotta watch the intros because sometimes they're as long as the match. Because I'm hands free for this, baby. None of that. All right, and all right. Obviously, you know who the people are because it's not going to be a surprise because you watched me set up the match.
And his opponents.
It's Brian Cage.
From California, weighing in at 270.
It's a pretty good Brian Cage. And the Machine is his nickname, so that works. So I do go in and I make sure they have music because some people go through the trouble of creating a wrestler and then don't assign music, or they assign Sports 1, which is like the default, and I'm sick of hearing that song. So I go in, pick music, and then if they don't have like a nickname or a name, I will try to pick something that works. Sometimes they're similar because I think it's better than just like silence from the announcer. So in this case, the Machine. Somebody put the Machine, which is their nickname. All right. There's one tag team I made tonight that I put together and picked their finisher, and I picked their intro music and their crowd reactions and stuff. Hey, man, Adam Page. There are 3 Western songs in this, and this one's the better one of them. I don't go so far as to pick like what's going to be on the Tron and stuff, because I would not have picked Jerry the King Lawler's like text. I would not have picked that if I had known that was there. I don't go that deep. Has there ever been a Bryan in the WWE? Well, there was Daniel Bryan. So there was a last name Bryan, of course spelled with a Y. But not every name of every wrestler that's ever been in there is available for the, name yourself thing. But yeah. But I don't know if there's a first name Bryan wrestler. Okay. Now, the intrinsic problem with the triple threat matches, there's always somebody standing around. Okay, going for a submission here, wearing down the legs. There is a referee. It's a phantom referee that we can't see, which is good because there's a cage. All right, sends him. Oh, no, reverses into shoulder tackle, though. Brian Cage is pumping up. The Machine gets punched in the face. Some chops from Adam Page. Rolls in, and then just gets smacked in the back of the head. So, yeah. A triple threat can go on for a very long time. Because you basically need to, especially in a cage match. Brian Christopher. Thank you very much, Harold. Brian Christopher. Yes, he did certainly go by Brian Christopher. Before he was a member of Too Cool. Grandmaster Sexay. Ooh. Knee lift there. And you know, Brian Cage does move around pretty gracefully, but you don't necessarily see him doing that diving DDT. Oh, just like punches to the back. So this is what you need right now. You need to like do damage to one of your opponents so that you can then focus on the other in a triple threat like this. Yes. Christian got himself in position here. Oh, just some smacks. Some slaps. Oh, nobody home for that. I don't know how he missed that. Kicks. And now fighting each other again. Oh, fireman's carry and snake eyes. Not focusing on Brian Cage here. Lifts him up, takes him down. And then Christian is climbing the cage, everybody. He is trying to escape the cage. He is playing the minigame to escape the cage. The two-part minigame that the crowd will respond to as if they can see it. And power bomb. Lock up. And racks him. Oh, yeah. There's the reverse Samoan drop. Slaps and kicks. And sends him over. Nice. Off the ropes. Nice lariat there. And picks him up, but then doesn't do anything. Christian with a running punch there. Oh, some slaps, some kicks. Virtue WWE, the meters are AR meters, yes. Ooh, flying knee. And then just stomping on his leg there. So far, we've only had one attempt to escape the cage. Roll through lariat there. And snapmare. Ooh, okay. Retching back on it. We don't see any of the bullshit that doesn't matter to us. I've removed as much of the HUD as possible. So the HUD is pretty much gone. And then you still see the indication that Hangman is now busted open here. Flash of red. That can happen in a cage match. Hangman should 100% be trying to climb out. Instead, he just took a breather, and then nobody home for his offense there. Hangman has Brian, and oh yeah, just kick there. And then goes for a pin. 1, 2, kick out by Brian. Brian has kicked out. There is a referee in there. We just don't see it because it's too busy. Okay, yep. Pushing him over. Christian is there. Going for the submission. Is countered. And then maybe a discus attempt there. Nobody there. And then lariat from behind. Oh, wrenching the arm there. Christian waits and then, going for the spinning discus there. Or discus lariat, I should say. Elbows to the midsection. Brian is waiting. Locks up. And setting him up. And swings. Yeah, swings and throws. And then just punches while Hangman recovers. Thank you to the anonymous person that donated and requested this match. This is a nonsense thing. Goes for a pin attempt here. Hangman wakes up enough. Not even a 1 count. But then picks up Christian for some reason. Ooh, nice. The spinning discus lariat. And then, just lets himself get captured there. And, ooh, ow. Right into the knees. And then Brian Cage is taunting instead of trying to escape the cage. I would not say that the AI is particularly smart. They understand the rules, but they don't necessarily have ring psychology. And DDT, nice. Right on his head. And then Page picks him up and... oh, wow, yeah. It's a nice neck breaker there. 1, 2, Oh, it kicks out. Doesn't even need Cage. There. Okay. Now it's your turn. Nope. Oh, that's just an elbow to the back of the head. And then he goes for it. Adam Page is trying to escape the cage. It's a Page cage. Nope. And he gets hit in the back. Oh. Yes. The dudes don't react to other dudes as well as you'd like. Oh. Awful. Oop, and then just elbow to the face. Lock up. Again, Brian, Adam Page trying to escape right now. But he is a good guy, so he's trying to win, I guess. Ooh, yeah, running knee to the face. Sends him down. And goes to pin the other guy who has been laying out for so long. 1, 2. No, too much time for Brian Cage. Maybe he should have tried to pin Christian Cage instead. Punches. I did look for Ethan Page, but I could not find. Ooh, they're running knee, or jumping knee, I should say, leaping knee. Could not find Ethan Page in the Creator Wrestlers download because that would have been fun. And sorry, just got to go ahead and ban a person. It's been a little while since we had to ban someone. Yeah, been a little while since I had to ban a person. Hey, I almost missed, because of the ban, I almost missed the double T-pose that just happened there. I didn't imagine that, right? There was a double T-pose? What the fuck happened there? Oh, going for a pin attempt. I'm hitting clip that. Hopefully this clip is long enough that I can catch that, because that was definitely like a double T-pose, right? I got distracted. Ooh, sends right down the chest. Rolls him over. Hey, we got a few people hanging out. Appreciate that, everybody that's joining us tonight. Oop, slap the back there. And, yeah. Sends him in the ropes. And, oh, I guess he does connect with that. Looked like that looked a little messy. And, oh, sends him over. All right. Action is slowed down a little bit here in this match as Brian Cage is just looking for his spot here against Christian Cage. And, yeah, just hits him in the back, spins him over, scoops him up, and slams him down. World's strongest slam there. And then with just a knee to the back, Adam Page goes for... Adam Page just keeps trying to steal. It's a great... Good. Rah. That's good to know, because I am going to... I didn't hit clip, so hopefully I caught the clip of that. Hopefully it wasn't... there was enough time there. Ooh, sends him back down. Adam Page, if I remember correctly, is the only person that has gone for a cage escape attempt. Everyone else has just gone for pinfalls. They hugged. Good. Oops, got him up there. Oh, sends back over there. Poison Rana. And now Christian is trying to escape the cage. Yeah, just as... The game was like, oh, you're banning someone in chat? Okay, we'll hold. Drink a little water here. Oh, sends it out again. Oh, big old kick from Brian Cage. Now Brian Cage is trying to escape the cage. And Christian gets back up, hits him from behind there. Clubbing blows, and sets him up for the off the ropes power bomb. Ooh, a tossing power bomb. Yes. And then Christian rubbing up the crowd here. Adam Page back on his feet. And what's this going to go? Oh, yeah, lovely. Beautiful move there. Goes for a pin. 1, 2. Oh, Brian Cage recovers in enough time. Thank you, Lord Crashington, for clipping. I appreciate that. And for labeling. Oof. Ooh, that's his neck. Oof, that move sucks. I know this is a video game. That move still sucks. Going for a pump handle slam here? Oh, carries him over and... Oh, no, okay. Got fireman's carry slam. Oh, and Alabama slam. Sit down, Alabama slam. And then more T-posing. What the fuck's happening? More T-posing. That was supposed to be a pin. This game is fucked already. I might restart the game after this match, because what the fuck just happened to there? We got a second T-pose. I've never seen a T-pose in this game before. I'm like, is it because I've never run this game while streaming? And no, but OBS has always been open. Okay, going for a pin there. 1, 2. Brian Cage breaks it up again. Too many cages. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's happening here. Oh, can't reach him. Fucking Brian Cage could not reach him. And then a diving TDT off the second rope. Oh, it looks like Brian Cage is amped and ready for a finisher here. And beautiful pile driver, but Christian breaks up the pin before even one. Now they lock up and slam. Oof, nice. The discus lariat, but Hangman Page recovers. This match is just, it will not end here. And then, okay, knees, clothesline, goes for a pin attempt. Cage is still down. Christian's rising to his feet though. Oh, Brian Cage breaks it up, or for himself. He's out. Oh, and now it's some double teams, some elbows and some kicks, some chops. Crowd's going wild. Sends him over and leg drop. And then Christian, nope. And drives his neck down again. Adam Page, now he goes to the cover. 1, 2, 3. Hangman Adam Page is your winner. The Cage match has a winner, and it's the Page. I can't believe I got 2 T-poses in one match. I've never seen a T-pose in this game. Wild. Completely wild and weird. The one slam into the pin move. Maybe it's a move that does it. Yeah, it could be. Also, like the 2 count came up. Like we were seeing a T-pose, but the game was recognizing a pinning attempt, which would have been wild. Let's check the highlight reel. We never look at the highlight reel here. Okay, that's that move. Let's do, okay. Looks good. And we have that same move. Oop, that's a good clothesline. And yeah, there you go. This is Adam Page here doing that, and then he waits a little while, then he goes for a pin. All right, that was our first match of the card. I have one more a match that was suggested by a donator, which we appreciate and we love here. So we're gonna do a one-on-one match. Oh, what happened here? Hey, Condition Beline just subscribed to Tier 1. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. Gonna do a little applause there. Thank you very much for subscribing to Tier 1. Appreciate you. Hey to you. We're gonna watch and set up and watch some CPU versus CPU matches in WWE 2K23 with some commentary by your friend Pat. We'll do a normal match for this, but yes, shout outs to Andrew who donated and made the suggestion of Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair because just do this because they're both champions in WWE right now. So why not do that? We'll do Rhea Ripley, and then we'll have against Rhea Ripley, we'll do Bianca Belair. Confirm. So here we go. I would assume this match will not take... So I don't have all the characters unlocked. No, I have all the base game characters, and then I have a lot of creator wrestlers, CAWs. I have a lot of creator wrestlers as well, and we can go through that again. But yeah, I don't have everything unlocked. I don't actually play this game all the time. I play it sometimes, but not all the time. Nice to have Rhea come out to not Judgment Day.
The following contest
course, representing Judgment Day.
From Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Very large safety pins. Alright, let me just check a thing real quick. Let's see. Rhea and Bianca, of course, have many matches, both in NXT and on the main roster. They're Royal Rumble moments, certainly. And this should be a good matchup. Mm-hmm.
From Knoxville, Tennessee,
Obviously, these are both in-game, and you'd think that would mean that they'd be top-notch and look better than some creator wrestlers. But then I remember Toni Storm in WWE 2K22, and Toni looked really fucking like... I think it's like the multicolored hair just didn't work right. But she did not look much like she does in real life. It was not great. Bianca's new test is how good WWE hair is. Yes. How does that ponytail move in the ring? I actually don't know the answer to that, so we'll see that. But, like, yeah. How much does that clip through? Yes. R.I.P. Triple H, Quadruple H. Hunter Hearst Helmsley's hair. Welcome home, right? You get a welcome home chant if people that used to be real big in NXT come do an NXT match. NXT UK, the dead brand. All right, Rhea's starting things off with some power. Oh, holds on for the clothesline, holds on again. And nope, misses. And then, ooh, kick to the face. Rhea is in high gear already on the top rope. She is not paid by the hour, folks. And hits her in the head there, goes for a pin. One, nope, kick out. We do see the referee in this because we're not inside a cage, and it's easier to have the referee around. Pinfall, submission, count out, victory, all that. Disqualification certainly could happen here. Ooh, and then kicks there, off the ropes. Lock up again. Sends her the ropes and to the outside. Yep, and then punch to the face. And oof, yep, off the rope. Onto the ground, and then Bianca chases after her. Ooh, and then taken down here. No ring steps out there. And another kick to the face. We might have a 10 count. We're gonna have a 10 count here, folks. And if they get to 10, they'll both be disqualified. Ooh, into the barricade. And then we got some punishment here on the leg. Wrenching that leg. Just moving it in places it shouldn't. The ref has stopped counting for some reason. Oh, now there's a 5. Resume count. There are some ring steps. Okay, so they're in the corner there. And Bianca is back in the ring. And Rhea's back in the ring. I do not know why that count was delayed, but it was. Dramatic count, indeed. You can imagine her being like, come on, everybody. Ooh. There are like sparks flying there. 1, 2, and kick out. Jess says, I've only seen this game for Dan Record stream, so it's wild seeing 2 living human beings wrestle, not a Shrek to be seen. Jess, don't worry. We've got some weirdies, but we did start with 3 AEW wrestlers, and now we have 2 WWE wrestlers who are in the game. But I got a bunch of nonsense. You might have seen some of them in Dan's as well. Oops. Misses that. Spins her around. Oh no, of course I appreciate the calmer pace here. Yeah. But again, this was suggested by a donator, which is very kind of them. Thank you. Shout outs to Andrew for making that donation and making the suggestion. But yes, if you make a donation, Oh, just like deadlifts Rhea. Bianca is legitimately incredibly strong, and that's an unbelievable. Yeah, and then it goes standing moonsault. One, and the hair is just like moving very strangely down her leg. But yeah, I love that this is in here for Rhea because, not for Rhea, for Bianca. She is so strong that she gets to showcase that. Yeah, the hair has a mind of its own. Picks her up and yes, sends her down to face buster, and is going for a pin here. Again, there's nothing on the line with this. 1, 2. Ripley went out of the ring. My first thought was up C. You always got to hit up C, folks. Ooh, they're both out of the ring now. Rhea coming at her hot and heavy. And, suplex. Suplex on the outside. Very unforgiving mats there. Referee has started to count. Rhea sends her in, though. But Rhea still hangs out. Rhea does not follow in. Waiting for Bianca to recover there for some reason. And then it just a fucking slap to the face. And gets her up in a suplex. And then... showing off. The crowd loves it. And then down. And then the moonsault does not go for the pin, though. Instead, the tried and true method of stomping on a hand. You know, Bianca's signature move. The hand stomp. She's always stomping hands. Lock up. Gets her up and on their shoulder and then sends her down. A delayed slam and then a few taunts there. Picks her up on her shoulders again. Is it going to be Snake Eyes? No, power slam. The hair goes down with her. And then more stomps. Not going for a pin. Not sure why Bianca's not going for a pin here. I can only chalk it up to CPU. It's just the up top rope and lovely splash there. Delayed splash as she found where she needed to be. Sets her up again. Pulls her back though. I don't know why. Oh, okay, for the standing moonsault. And then the 1, 2. Does not go for a pin off the splash, but does go for a pin there. Confusing maneuvers. All right, she's going up again. Rhea's stirring, though, so I don't know if that's going to be a good idea. And then, 450. 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's all you needed. Bianca Belair is your winner. A one-on-one. Very tight match. Yes, this was a good back and forth. This is a good, top of the hour on a SmackDown match between two champions in a non-title match. Bianca enjoying herself. And we'll see if there's any highlights. And no T-poses. Yeah, 1 out of 5 stars. That is a good move. It's the same move from a different angle at a different time in the match. And, that's beautiful. It's gorgeous. So, yeah, totally. All right. That's going to do it for that match. 2 people instead of 8 so I could follow it. Yes, that is helpful. So, if you would like to make a suggestion for some of the wrestlers that we'll see in the next match, or the type of match, or both, you could make a donation. You do !donate or co-fi.com/PatBear. You can see I'm at 14% of my $500 goal. Will I be streaming until we hit that goal? I'm going to be honest with you, folks. No. There'll be a point where I stop, even if we didn't hit the goal. If we do hit the goal, and it's only been like right now it's been less than an hour, I'm going to do this for a while. We're going to get a couple hours of stream. But I will be honest with you, if at 10 p.m. Eastern, we're still way away from our goal, I will just stop. So you're going to get a show no matter what. I don't feel like lying. I'm not going to put, this isn't behind a paywall. This is a donation if you would like to. Of course, you're under no obligation to do. All you need to do is just watch and enjoy, and then also hear me talk about it. That's unfortunately a thing. You can't not hear me talk about it. I'm going to set up a match because also, if you do it while there's a match happening, it'll be the next match because I can keep track of that stuff. I'm fairly okay at it. All right, we're not going to do Clash of the Castle. Let's do day one. Terrible name for a pay-per-view. What kind of match should we do here? Let's do a tag match. We're going to do a tag match here. And we're going to make it, let's see, we're going to do anything, a tag ladder match, tag tables match, mixed gender tag, tornado tag. You know what? Let's do a mixed gender tag. I have not, Lord Crashington did. We have had a tables match. We did a tag tables match, which is always like kind of chaotic. We're gonna do a mixed gender. Now there is not all gender wrestling here. So when one person tags their tag team partner of the opposing different of other gender, then the other person will come in. So we're gonna do that. Again, CPU versus CPU. You know what? Let's put John Cena in there. Let's have John Cena tag. We're gonna have John Cena tag with. Let's do a create a wrestler here. Wait, no, I need. No, come on. There we go. Custom superstar. Let's have a custom superstar here. Baroness. Nah. You know, I know who it's going to be. It's going to be Wonder Woman. Who else would tag with John Cena but Wonder Woman? So yeah, John Cena and Wonder Woman are going to tag. And they're going to face... Okay, we'll pick our custom superstar here. We've got Baroness. We got Bochi. We've got... Chip, this all makes sense so far. Yeah. We got Sheeta. I want to do we got Kairi Sane. That's kind of fun. We got Lady Dimitrescu. We're going to do Lord of the Peck because I still don't know who or what Lord of the Peck is. Lord of the Peck is a lady chicken, but I don't know. I found it in Create a Wrestler, so we're going to do that. So we'll do Lord of the Peck. And we need Lady D. Lady D is so tall. Lady D is... You know what? Actually, we probably do need to do Lady Dimitrescu here because mainly because John Cena is at 94 and Wonder Woman is at 98, so we need a tough opponent. Oh, that's 85. Let's see who's our strongest Create a Wrestler lady. Supergirl's pretty strong. All right, let's do. You know, I know who we should do. I just realized. We should do Asuka. We'll put Asuka in. We are going to do... We got some alternate outfits for Asuka that I've downloaded here. Let me see what I want to say here. Asuka, we want to use V3. Apparently, that's the best one. She is our NXT Women's Champion. This is obviously a non-title match. Yes. No, definitely not. And then who would? I mean, Roman Reigns is a fine suggestion, but I think we need a Create a Wrestler to go with. We need a custom wrestler because Asuka is our regular WWE wrestler. John Cena is our WWE wrestler, so then we need a Create a Wrestler to go with that. Ant-Man, Bane, go. Yes, we do have a spooky ghost. We just saw Hangman Wheeler, Wario. We're gonna see. Yeah, is it gonna be fucking? Is it Thomas the Tank Engine? Do I have to make us look at Thomas the Tank Engine? It's probably Thomas the Tank It. Is it Master Roshi? It's Master Roshi. Who am I kidding? It's Master Roshi. Thomas the Tank Engine, man, he's a nightmare. But also Asuka would be very happy to tag with Master Roshi, so we'll do that for Asuka. So while this loads, I gotta write the match in, and Wonder Woman versus. Oh, all right. So everyone's gonna have their own intros here, and I believe this is gonna be. I assume this is Wonder Woman's entrance. Yep, this is Wonder Woman.
Introducing
Wonder Woman. Oh, what just happened here? We got a donation of $20 from Silver Streak. Thank you so much, Silver Streak. I appreciate you very much. That's very kind of you. Thank you for that. I'm gonna give this a second to update because it'll take a second there. But thank you very much, Silver Streak, for that. Very kind of you. We're 18% of our goal. Hell yeah. So let me see. Can I update this? If I put this to that. Yeah, it updated. Great. Which is perfect because we had Wonder Woman enter here while we were doing other stuff. So we had that. Hey, Bobby, welcome. We're only just doing the intro for our third match on the card. So welcome, welcome. Thanks so much. Okay. Oh, wow. Silver Streak with the unbelievable ultra hard challenge, match up the least problematic wrestlers in WWE. I'm going to think about that through this entire match. I have one person who I know is like, I have an easy answer, and I think someone who'd be great for that. So WWE wrestlers, least problematic WWE wrestlers. This is a hard one. So that's going to be our next match. And luckily I have time. I have one in mind. I have one in mind, and then a second one that like maybe shouldn't count because I know him. Like, we have met on numerous occasions, and I know he's a good dude. So maybe I'm being biased in that, but we'll figure it out. Yeah. And I believe both of them are... Actually, one of them might not be in WWE this year. He's on the roster. I'll have to look it up. And if he's not, he's probably a creator wrestler. So I should be able to do it. Because I think creator wrestlers of WWE wrestlers who weren't put in this game but are on roster count in that. They passed the in-person test? Okay. Well, Bobby, here's the thing, right? There's like... This makeup is very good. The person that made this ring attire and made the clown makeup did a very good job. Very, very good job. So, Bobby, the real thing is that, like, there's a lot of people who are, like, fine, but, like, we don't know. Like, at the very... There are a bunch of wrestlers out there who, at the very least, don't make us, like, have to find out that they're, like, awful. But everybody... You know, they're also complicit in a company that's trash. So, at the very least, no one is, like, a saint, right? But also, who is? There are some people who are doing their fucking best, and we appreciate them for that. Yes, totally Silver Streak. But I think we can do a good matchup for that. Hey, we got another... Harold just donated $5 more. Harold, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you, friends. I appreciate that. A second donation. That's so lovely. Okay. Harold would like to see Hot Dog versus... Oh. I want to hear this. It's just Master. It's just Master. Hot Dog versus Waluigi has been requested by Harold. And that will be our the match after our next one. So we got Silver Streak's match, then we got Harold's match. I have to write these down. Silver, and then Harold wants Hot Dog versus Waluigi in a tables match. And you can get that, Harold. I think I'm gonna actually, I might modify that and make that a tag team match, because I should say that Waluigi is in a tag team that I created, and I want to see that tag team entrance. So I'm gonna modify that by making it a tag match that will include Hot Dog on one team and Waluigi and Wario on another team. And we'll pick someone to be... Harold, you can make a suggestion of someone to tag with Hot Dog, or we'll find a suitable. But I really want to show that tag team intro. We're starting with Asuka versus Wonder Woman. And it would still be a tables match, of course. Going for an immediate pin. Immediate pin attempt from Asuka, who is our NXT Women's Champion here. We only defend the NXT belts in Build with Bear Wrestling. John Cena. Hey, John Cena, you get the fuck out of the way, John Cena. You get out of the way. God damn it, John. Where are you running to? Ooh. Wonder Woman is tall. I mean, she's got heels, but, like, she is tall. We can see you, indeed. We can see what you're doing, John. We don't like it. Ooh, shoulder. Shoulder check there. Gets her up. Asuka would hate to lose in this tag match and let down her tag team partner, Master Roshi. Gotta honor the Turtle School. One. And if you were thinking, Pat, does Master Roshi wrestle in the Turtle Shell? The answer is yes, he does. Oh, we go for a tag. No tag needed on the other side. Master Roshi's comes in. Oh, cross body there. NXT was the best product. Totally. Yeah, he is wearing the Turtle Shell. What the fuck? Master Roshi and then Snake Eyes. Master Roshi is fucking ripped. Oh, but a kick to the midsection. Oh, and, okay, a tag was made. Got a little spear there, and then, oh, little taunt from Asuka. Asuka taunting. Sends her, reversal, oh, the shoulder. You hate to see that. And, oh. Spider, I forget the name of this move, but it is a submission hold. There should be shiny and ripped Roshis. Yes, I also agree. Oh, I have to update a thing here. Well, we get the... Takes her over and... Ooh, no, just strike to the back of the head. And nope. Kicks out. No need to break that up. Alright, and I have to update this here. Because it doesn't want to auto-update like it should. And yeah, 19% of our goal. We are on our way, everybody. John Cena versus Master Roshi, you know, wrestling. Sends him, oh. They love this, like, reverse of the whip into the shoulder bump. John Cena could not get a good grip on Master Roshi. Sends him over, ooh, and down. Lovely. It's a white noise there. And Hurricane Rana, one of John Cena's 5 moves. He had a 6 move for a while, but he got rid of it. Oh, kick to the midsection. Off the ropes. And hip attack. Yes, the shell is great. Whoop. Nope. Referee got distracted. Referee got very distracted by the wrestlers in the ring. And Asuka might have had that had it not been for that. Wonder Woman making to the ropes. Asuka is letting her get there and then picking her spot, looks like. Yep, just punch there. Oof. And then, yeah, off the top rope there to neck. Asuka follows it by sliding out. We're going to count here. Ooh, lovely suplex. The announcers are standing up. I'm also standing. You can't tell, but I am also standing up. Lock up. Ooh, kick to the midsection. Ooh, return kick there. And, ooh, yeah, she goes into the barricade there, I guess. But now they both... Well, one of them gets back in. 6 count here. There's no injury fighting. So I don't remember... there is some... Like that. You can do that kind of thing. So there is some interaction. Like breaking up a pin. And, oh, going for a choke here. Submission, Vic. Looking for a submission here. Is John Cena going to break this up? John Cena instead just taunts at the ref, I think. And then they both get out. Ooh, lovely. Nice kick there. 1, 2. Oh, kicks out. It looks like John Cena was just trying to run interference for Asuka, which doesn't make any sense. Off the ropes and a little delay of a spear there. It looks like the guys are messing with the referee. That appears to be what's happening here. Oh. And it is broken down here. We get a big old kick from Master Roshi. John Cena is off the second rope, and a smack did not go for the stunner, the second rope stunner, and instead just punches him in the face here. And oof, wrenches the arm. Goes for a pin here. 1. Nope. Just a 1 count. Master Roshi's not going down like that. That shell is bending weirdly. Goes for a tag. Asuka gets it in the ring here. Hard to build momentum when you make all those kind of tags there, but probably better to stay in unless you're hurt. All right, and now just picking a body part, going at it there. Wonder Woman. Diana is just punching that knee and then go for a pin. This is not going to be, no. Yeah, this is just 1. Roshi does mess with the referee there. And then, ooh, just a punch to the face. And then just kick there to the head. Lifts her up and slams her down. And then goes, oh, and it's sweep of the leg here. And let's see. Oh, she rolls out. DDT. Ooh, John Cena sells the hell out of DDT. Ooh, into the kick to the face there. Drop kick to the face. Oh. And nobody home for Master Roshi, unfortunately, there. But John Cena does not take advantage. Roshi allows to recover there, and then just punches. And then, ooh, nice. Follow through on that. 1, 2. Oh, and then Wonder Woman tried to break up the pin, but John Cena had already kicked out. Roshi rolls out to the side after getting hit. Tag team wrestling. Yes, everyone's favorite chant. Tag team wrestling. Well, Cena lets him back in. Clubbing blow to the back. Lock up. Scoop and fall away slam. And then John Cena is out of there. John Cena says no. Roshi chases, but then just gets hit from behind. Up for in the fireman's carry, and oof, yeah, right off the hardest part of the ring apron. Oh, you can't see him. We can, John. Oh, punch to the face here. And John Cena sends Master Roshi face first into the announce table. Yeah, everybody needs to start hitting up C there into the ring. Broke up that 10 count. Nobody wants to see this end with a double count out. Some kicks to the back of the leg there. Trying to prevent John Cena from getting that fireman's carry up there for the for the attitude adjustment, which he also did get. Oh, and a tag. This is a bad time for a tag, Roshi. Wonder Woman has definitely had plenty of time to recover. Ooh, but still gets hit with that leaping drop kick. And then off the ropes. Oh, big clothesline there. Asuka definitely not feeling it tonight. Ooh, headbutt. This could be it. 1. Nope. Kick out. Oh, crowd's cheering for Wonder Woman. All right. And, ooh, yeah, we got that elbow right to the back of the neck there. Isolating that knee. She's been working that knee all night. And then 1. Referee took a while to get in position. 2. No. Again with that pickup and slam. Oh. Asuka into the ropes. No counter there. Superman punch from Wonder Woman. Dodge and spear. Wonder Woman with Roman Reigns' moveset apparently. Oh, but no. Roshi stops the pinfall attempt there. Oh, sends her over to the outside. And makes the tag. John Cena in before Roshi. Roshi misses with a big kick. Hit in the back of the head. sends off the ropes. And then, yeah, sent down to the mat. Got him by head here. Ooh, just a punch to the top of the head. Sent to the outside. Wonder Woman squared up, but nothing. Oh, gets him in a bear hug. John Cena bear hug? That's gotta hurt. Oh, but Asuka tries to interfere there. Stop that. Gets him up. Wrenching the elbow there. Gets him up. Fireman's carry. Attitude adjustment. One. Oh no. Asuka just breaks the pin up there. Immediately dives. But she and Wonder Woman don't get in there. John Cena turn him over. Oh, going for a submission. It's the STF. You. Oh, but no. Asuka says no. Wonder Woman again, not attacking Asuka, allowing this kick to the shell, and then a pin attempt. One, and then Asuka just will not let that happen. Wonder Woman's gonna have to take Asuka out if they want to win this. She will break up every pinfall attempt. Oh, but she was getting the numbers there, getting the count to leave. Wonder Woman will not leave the ring. Oh, that's a DQ. That's it. John Cena, it's over. What are you even doing here? This match is over. Wonder Woman would not get out of the ring. Wonder Woman cost them the match by refusing to leave the ring. That's how we ended, folks. We ended with the disqualification because she had to count of 5, but Wonder Woman refused to leave. Wonder Woman might have been broken there. We don't know. That's not rematch worthy. Some early stuff here. Oh, referee's just trying to get out of the way. Nice there, and then that's one of your replay moves. Yeah, at one point, I don't know why, but at one point, Wonder Woman got in the ring and then just wouldn't get out of the ring, and that's how we ended that match. John Cena and Wonder Woman lost by disqualification for not listening to the referee. Weird. All right. Our next match is the Ultra Hard match challenge. Silver Streak donated. Thank you, Silver Streak. Appreciate you. I'm going to make sure just real quick. One thing here. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Silver Streak, for that. Really appreciate it. Asked me to book a match of the least problematic wrestlers in WWE. So these are not, we'll do a one-on-one match here. I don't want to do day one. We've seen day one. Let's do Extreme Rules. And then one-on-one match, this will be WWE roster members. CPU versus CPU roster members. So our first one is, I'm going to do this. Male. Yeah, so male. And we are going for Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn runs, not-for-profit charity hospitals, hospital vans, hospital trucks, I should say, and is, by all accounts, an excellent dude, and has been great. Sami Zayn went on a TV show at Comic-Con that was recording at Comic-Con, and they were like, you can come and talk about wrestling on the Chris Gethard show, or if you want, we could just talk about ska. And he was like, yeah, all right. Ask me about wrestling, but let's also talk about ska. Sami rules. Big fan of Sami Zayn. And facing Sami Zayn, a person that I have met several times in my life, and know him to be a... we gotta do... male. Let's see. I got to right trigger. That's what I need. We'll just right trigger to see that I know to be a stand-up dude in my personal life that we've met on a few times. Oh God, hope he's in here. He is great. It's Drew Gulak. Drew Gulak is also a very good person. Again, personal interactions. A great trainer of wrestlers. A great dude. So that is our match tonight. It is a nice match, a one-on-one bout, no additional rules, just two nice boys wrestling who would be honestly excited to wrestle one another. They'd be very happy. Two dudes that have wrestled against each other under masks in Chikara. So I don't know if Sami Zayn versus Drew Gulak has happened in WWE, but El Generico versus the ant mask that I won't name has wrestled. Drew Gulak was an ant. I'm not gonna break that kayfabe. Unfortunately, we get this song. We don't get the full Sammy Let's Go, which is a shame. So we get this Sami Zayn. We get jerk off motion Sami Zayn. Yeah, unfortunately, too late in the development of WWE 23 to get for Sammy's face turn, complete total face turn. So we get this version of him. Still nice to have Sammy. And here he is, coach from WWE 2K22. Booed? Should not be booed. Drew Gulak rules. Right now, he is a wrestler manager in NXT. Join or die. But Drew Gulak, yeah, now is Drew Gulak is working in NXT with William Regal's son. Yeah. All right. Sammy's shirt is definitely post-turn. Yes, but his shirt is post-turn because that's an easy thing to put in the game. But his entrance and stuff was locked, I guess. But gear is something they can fiddle with. Technically, this is a heel versus heel match. Oh, misses with the big boot. Start off. Sammy immediately going for a pin. Referee not in the right position. Took his time getting there. Drew and Sammy have tagged together in dark matches on SmackDown. Remy, thank you for looking that up. I appreciate that. Ooh, Brain Buster. Not a delayed Brain Buster, though, but still. Great early start. Oh, nobody home with that. Ooh, these wild swings. Drop kick there. Goes for the pin attempt. One. It makes sense that Sammy and Drew would tag together. But yes, they've certainly wrestled each other under masks in other promotions. Send him off the ropes, picks him up. Oh, sends him down. Nice. Great elevation there. And then Taunton to fill up that meter. Off the ropes. And go behind into a suplex. Lovely by Sammy. Sammy not really sure what to do there, I guess. Just instead get hit in the back. Oops, sends him into the corner. And oh, oof. That is suplex right into the turnbuckles there, and then goes for a pin after a stomp. One, no. Sammy is not ready to quit yet, but he does roll on the outside. Drew Gulak, what are you doing on that top rope? You get off that top rope, Drew Gulak. A diving missile drop kick to the outside. That's not the Drew Gulak I know. And, ooh, yeah, nice sit-down power bomb from the outside. Hey, we got another donation. Thank you very much. That's $9 from Bleen. Thank you, Condition Bleen. Appreciate that. Oh, we're getting a count out here. Is this how this ends? Does it end in a count out? Maybe. Can he make it back in the ring? Oh, he does. He does get back in. All right, thank you. Oh, sets over another power bomb. Oh, and he stacks him over. 1, 2, Sammy's leg was technically through the ropes there, but I don't think the game cared. Let's see. All right. We are at 21%. Thank you very much. Oh, ooh, clothesline, nice. Thank you very much for that donation. Up and, ooh, nice kick. Bounce off kick there. We'd love to see that. And a suggestion from Bleen, Bochi the Rock, Bochi from Bochi the Rock. 1, 2, 3. Drew Gulak wins. Wild versus Maki Ito will be on the card. Yes, very much condition. Bleen, I will be adding that in to the running order. Drew won a very short contest. Very surprising. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, we got one match for Harold coming up, and you'll be the match after that. Yeah, that match was short. That was short and sweet. We're not used to short and sweet here tonight. Let's see the highlight reel. That suplex is great. There's probably a name for that suplex. I don't know what it is. And then, really? It's not the power bomb on the outside. It's not the missile drop kick from the top rope to the outside. It's the elbow. Who is that? I'm wondering who you're interested in there. Is it Drew Gulak or is it Sami Zayn? I mean, I will say this: Drew Gulak is a fucking handsome man. That is a handsome professional wrestler man. I understand why some people are big Sammy fans, but yes. So that would be our winner, Drew Gulak. We can take a quick peek at our friend Drew here. Take a look at our friend Mr. Drew Gulak here. Let's see. So, quick trigger. No, that's what we want. That's what we want. There we go. We'll just scroll down. I'm just gonna make my life easier. The elbow become to the people or some kind of capitalist elbow. Oh, I don't know. There's so many wrestlers, but Drew Gulak is a handsome man. Yes, Drew Gulak is definitely a put together handsome man. Lovely in person. Drew is one of the handful of people I can say that about in WWE or in this game that I have met in person and can tell you that Drew is great. He was involved very briefly in some shenanigans that I was also involved in. So I can tell you that Drew is good people. Handsome devil too. All right. So we gotta set up our next match here. Harold, do you have a suggestion of who should tag team? Because you wanted Hot Dog versus Waluigi, and I would like Waluigi in a table match. I would like Waluigi to be in a tag team with Wario because I set up their tag team and I did the choosing of their entrance and their music. So we'll do that in a tables match. But Harold, if you have a suggestion of who you'd like to see Hot Dog tag with, we can set that up. It's at WrestleMania 38. Xavier Woods, excellent suggestion. That is a perfect suggestion. I'm gonna put this down here. Xavier Woods. I want to have my complete card written down. I like doing that. Okay, so we gotta do. Let's see. No, we're gonna do. It's not a title match. Yeah, we'll just do this. It's easier. We'll do Xavier Woods. Confirm. And Xavier Woods' tag team partner will, of course, be Hot Dog. I don't know why someone made a hot dog for this game. Trying to beat Roman with Eric Bischoff on the hardest difficulty. Oh, geez, yeah. Luckily for everyone, these are all CPU versus CPU matches, and I'm not doing any of that. I'm not playing at all because it would not be fun for anyone. So all these are CPUs. Why did someone make a big muscular hot dog? I don't know, but they did, and I saw it as a character I could download, and I was like, yeah, I want that. All right, and they're facing Wario and, of course, Waluigi. Yeah, I mean, I guess, Jess, it's a fair question. Why wouldn't they? So yeah, we got Wario and Waluigi, who were definitely made by different people because they're going for different vibes here. In a table tag match. So no tags, it's just 2-on-2. You win by putting someone through a table. It doesn't have to be both people. It's not a table elimination match. It is just if someone goes through a table, the other team wins. Which is silly in a way that I can get behind. Oh, it's Hot Dog. Hot Dog comes out to this song. Sure.
Introducing first, from Hall of Fame City,
Yeah,
Ohio,
he touched his...
weighing in at 600
He touches his not there beard. Yeah, it's a little Majin Buu. Majin Buu was in WWE 2K22. Someone had made it. Not really. Not for real. I remember having Buu. Yeah. Actually, honestly, I think the muscles make it better. If it was just like a skinny as rails, like no definition, it would be worse. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, there you go. Got a little DBZ in there. We had Master Roshi earlier tonight. Master Roshi won a match with Asuka from the WWE. And then Xavier Woods coming out with the trombone. Of course, coming out to his music. We get to see three wild-looking creator wrestlers in the ring with someone who is in the game and should theoretically wrestle better than them. Oh, yeah. So, I know that I should be okay as far as New Day rocks. I should be okay as far as music goes. And also, there's music that plays in the loading menus and stuff, and I turned all that off. Or just like when you're like selecting a match, they have like licensed music in the jukebox. You can go in the jukebox and select none of them, and then you don't hear them, which is great for me. Your friend Pat really appreciates that. Because I don't need to hear radio edits of a bunch of songs I've never heard of before. And like a very good Bad Bunny song. So somebody made these characters and I picked this music and I picked this entrance for them. The idea that some folks may recognize the mannerisms of this former WWE tag team. The handshake, the strongman arms, evil friends, I named them. Not a lot of options to what they can be called here. This is the Vaudevillains entrance, which is still in the game for some reason, because the idea of Waluigi and Wario as the Vaudevillains made me laugh a lot. They didn't have the Vaudevillains music, though. But they did have this. And the main reason I picked this, yes, Simon Potts shoots on Waluigi, was for this. I wanted this thing. This entrance, like a double entrance, is so funny for these guys. The music that someone picked for them on their own is just Italian, like, generic, like, bum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba. Like, come on. They're not Italian. Mario and Luigi are Italian. These are just two friends. They may or may not be Italian. Anyway, this is a tables match. You got to set up a table or set, fully up or put in the ring. No tags. Luigi's wrestling gear, Waluigi's wrestling gear is great. I believe the same person made Luigi, and it looks basically the same. Oh, powerful. Hot Dog is tall, everybody. I have just learned that Hot Dog is incredibly tall. Suplex from Woods. It appears that Waluigi has a upside down L tattooed on his arm. That's a lovely touch. He is a foot long. Remy, you're totally right. Stomps there. Again, no need to have a referee out here. You just have to get a table from under the ring or outside the ring, set it up. Will we see some? Nope. Xavier Woods dives there, plancha there, and then a tope, I should say. Puts a table in the ring, but then Waluigi is out there making the save, going against Xavier Woods, giving Hot Dog a time to take a really long scenic route there for a sidewalk slam. Crowd is standing up. The Snickers chairs are lonely. Oof. Brutal. Why are these four men wrestling? Oh, will this count as a table? If it breaks, will he go through it? We'll never know. I actually don't know if the announce table counts as a table if it collapses. We might find out in this. Oh, Waluigi's back in the ring here and setting up the table. Oh, no. We got a chop block there. Ooh, and then some punches from Xavier Woods. Reminder that Xavier Woods is a wrestler in the WWE, facing two video game characters, teaming with the Hot Dog Man. Oh. Going for an abdominal stretch here. Ooh, really stretching him out. Oh. Is he going through the table? Nope, we didn't see it. I thought we might see it, folks. Scoop? Is he? Nope. Countered. And is he going to put him through a table? No. For some reason, Wario does a power slam right next to the table while Luigi's setting up a table in the corner. Nope, he's setting it up. He's just setting it up. He's setting up in a weird spot, and he is left and knocked over his own table. Uh-oh. Wario has chair. Wario has some stairs and got stuck with that table. And then Waluigi is on the outside. Everyone is stuck. Everyone is in a bad position. Some chops here. Oh, that table broke. Was that it? No. The table collapsed. It did not break. That is not an end to this match. The table did not break. I thought for sure that was it. Ooh, big punch there. Wario is now wandering around with the table, setting the table into the ring, following it in. Xavier Woods has set up a table as well. I really did think that was the end of that match, that we might have had some winners here. Nope. I'm going around there. Just some showboating here. Slams. One table set up, another one on the ground. Swinging neck breaker from Waluigi. Setting up for a power bomb next to a down table. Why is Waluigi going for a third table? The announcers, they want tables. The crowd is chanting, we want tables, we want tables. I also want tables. We're not getting those tables, though. Well, and is it going to be it? Xavier Woods goes through a table. That's it, folks. That's your win. That is the end of our bout here. The Hooligans win. Wario put Xavier Woods through a table, everybody. That's how this match ended. Sorry to Xavier Woods. Once again, you take the pin. Even in a match against against video game characters with a giant hot dog on your side, you still lost. And there's only one replay, and that wants me to save it. That's right. I don't need to save just Xavier Woods going through a table by Wario. Waluigi, yeah, Waluigi is just too strong. Too strong. Thank you so much, Harold, for your multiple donations tonight, which is lovely of you. And we also have now a donation, of course, and then match suggestion here. We've got Bochi the Rock versus Maki Ito, which is going to be a lovely match. Now, is there any? Do we need to do anything here? Can you do? No, you can't. That's right. I was wondering if there's any funny belts, but there's no funny belts for the women. The women's division in WWE just has the main belt, depending on the brand, and then tag belts. There's no funny belts. Like, you can't. Well, is a 24/7 belt in here? Let me see. I don't think the 24/7 belt is in here. Title management. Let's see. We do have the 24/7. Have you completed the Cena showcase? I have not. I'm really interested in like creator wrestlers. I do play the game, but I have not completed the showcase. Am I going to spend $100 to find out if women can compete for this? Because it would be funny to put that up. The WCW Women's Classic Championship. I was just looking to see if we had any. No, we're not doing the Divas. Just to mix things up if we made it a title match. You know what? It's 100, whatever. I'll get it, and we'll find out here. I got a little bit left. So we're going to find out if we can make this for that. I don't know if we can. We're going to find out right now. We're doing some research as we set up. At the very least, we will see Bochi from Bochi the Rock versus first my mind went blank there. Versus Maki Ito, the owner of the belt that says fuck on it. That for some reason no one has said you can't do that. Someone was able to make a belt that says fuck on it and upload it. This is her 2023 gear for Maki. Maki Ito versus Bochi. And then, okay, we're going to make that for a championship. We're going to select championship. Bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. Women have held the 24/7 title. That sucks that you can't make it for the 24/7 title. That's bullshit. None of these are funny, except for Divas is kind of funny, but that's not. All right, well, this is no longer a titles match. That's bullshit. Women have held the 24/7 championship, and it sucks that you can't do that. All right, so this is a straight up match. We got Bochi versus Maki Ito. For bragging rights, I don't know. We'll see how long this takes to load. You never really know. All right. The anime Bochi the Rock recommend. Very fun slice of life about young ladies in a band. The manga is fine as well. I actually think the anime is better in one of those weird weird instances. Do I think this is a good interpretation of Bochi as a wrestler? Not particularly, but it's fun. And it was like the day I got this game, this was like one of the first things I saw when I searched for the tag of anime. This came up, and I was like, you know what? Sure. We'll do it. We'll get in there. Dramatic music for Bochi, who became a fake YouTuber musician in order to be better at talking to people and being out in public. She thought in her mind becoming a cool guitarist would help, but that did not prevent her from being terrified of talking to anyone or being in public. But then she joins a band, and hijinks, and Good vibes ensue. It's lovely. It's a lovely little series. But again, this music is, yes, getting a skill does not translate to suddenly being okay talking to people. Bocchi is a fun series. Again, dramatic music, dramatic entrance, kind of weird. I didn't edit this, so. And then Maki Ito, very different energy. She is wearing the fuck belt. It is a belt that says fuck. That is a real thing that Maki Ito now wears. This is her 2023 gear that she is recently upgraded to. Maki has a lot of energy. Not this kind of energy, but she does a lot of energy. But yes. But she does have a belt that says fuck on it, and it rules. This is pretty good to her ring gear, her current ring gear. All right. This is just a one-on-one match here. Yeah. Get it going. Oh, chops here from Bocchi and a kick. And then, takes her down with a dragon screw there. And then waits for her to get back up. Oh, no. Lovely suplex. Takes her over there. Again, just giving her plenty of time here. We have the former idol versus the guitarist in a band. This is an interesting matchup here. DDT. Maki flips over after that DDT. Maki has gotten nothing in on this match here. Oh, sleeper. Going for a sleeper. Really close to the ropes, though. But, you know, Maki's facing the wrong way. Counters. Using that incredibly hard head of hers. That is canon. That is kayfabe. That Maki has a... you know, she does the head, and spins, goes for the pin. Maki does have a very hard head. Rope break there. She gets the rope, kind of. You can, maybe. Maki's like, that doesn't look like a rope break. Oh, and then Bocchi skips out of the ring there, slides out. Maki to follow. Ooh, catches her in the corner. Referees count, say no. Ooh, Russian leg sweep there. Sends her down, and then, ooh, misses. Jocks a little too much there, and misses that. We are getting a count here, though. Nobody wants to see this end of the count out, though. We've already had one count out tonight, or, well disqualification. Not a count out, I should say. 5. Ooh, sends her base towards, barricade, and then, yeah, dive there. Will we see a headbutt from Maki Ito? Will Maki usually has a 20 count in Japan. Does she know that this is a 10 count? One would hope she does, but you never know. Picks her up, fireman's carry, and ooh, into a knee breaker there. Not knee breaker, but neck breaker into the knee. Drops her right on the knee. Lock up, off the ropes. Beautiful DDT. And then one. Referee took a little while to get into position there. We don't love that, friends. And then just punches to the face. Just going for it. All right, gets her up. 1. Goes for a pin there, but yeah, just a 1 count. But making Bocchi have to get out of there. Oh, leg sweep of her own. And there's the headbutt, friends. The diving head, not diving, the just drop headbutt. 1, 2, no, kick out. Maki thought she had it there, I guess. And lock up. Sends her into the ropes. Tornado DDT. Maki loves a DDT. Going for a pin here. 1, 2. Ooh, kick out. I will say, this Maki Ito is doing the moves that Maki likes to do that are in the game. Off the ropes, and yes. Just a off the ropes headbutt. Not quite her usual headbutt, which is just a fall on her side headbutt. But it's a headbutt. Oh, off the ring. Rolls out of the ring, I should say. My apologies. Got a little tongue-tied there. Beautiful dive. Jesus, Maki. That was gorgeous. And then just a kick to the face. 2. And power bomb. Flips her over into the knee. Wonderful maneuver there. And then what's she setting up here? Oh. Working over that knee. She's got to get back in the ring, though. She can just roll in the ring and make Bochi come to her. Nope, lock up. Whoop, Bochi throws her into the barricade. Follows her. Head off of the top of the barricade. And then, ooh, into the ring post. Ooh, and then Bochi just getting herself back in the ring, breaking the count for herself. Maki is down, folks. Maki has to the count of 10 to get back in the ring. Will Bochi let her get in, though? She's taking her time. Referee has stopped his count, though. There's 8, and she slides back in. Ooh, okay, nice. European uppercut there. 1, 2, 3. Surprisingly, that's it. That uppercut just must have just hit her clear in the jaw. Sometimes you get lucky, folks.
Here is your winner, the Cutie Pie.
The Cutie Pie. She is the cutest in the world. Just listen to her. She'll tell you. Yeah, she's definitely dead. Just gone. Got that uppercut. And then a fairly okay Maki Ito. Maki wins. Let's see what the highlight reel says. Yes, this is a creator wrestler. Neither Bochi or Maki Ito are in WWE 2K23 by default. Hey, you know what? A headbutt. That is her signature move, the diving or the dropping headbutt. And then yeah, that European uppercut was enough to win. That was the 1, 2, 3. Everything but the face. Yes, yeah, the face is definitely like not great, but the outfit is on point and the moveset is very good. All right, so that's Maki Ito with the somewhat quick win there. Okay. I'm going to figure out a match to put things in. If you want to make a donation, you will be the next. You can make a suggestion of wrestlers or be on deck. If it comes in during a match that I'm setting up, but I'll set up a match because we are caught up with our matches suggested by donators, which is rad. We are at 21% of our goal, and that's also lovely. That makes me very pleased to see. One quick second. I just have to check one thing here. Just checking a thing. Let me just check something real quick, and then we'll figure out what our next match is going to be. At least we can do that. Because I have a couple like matches that I wanted to do tonight, so we can always do that. Because that'll be fun. So let's see. What do I want to figure out? I want to figure out the $1 Million Championship because I have the $1 Million belt. And so we're going to have a one-on-one match for the $1 Million Championship. We're going to do at Level Up. And we'll make it a title match. We don't have a current $1 Million champion. We have a retired from WWE 2K22 because no one's made Stone Toad Steve Austin in this, so we can't have Stone. It's just Stone Cold with Toad's head or hat. So it's going to be some creator wrestlers because of course it is. I'll do some picking here. It's going to be Buff Santa. Buff Santa at incredibly strong. Buff Santa is going to be one of our competitors for the $1 Million Championship. And let's see. Wheeler Yuta is a good choice. Thomas the Tank Nightmare. Thomas is really strong, so that will be probably good. We're going to make it a ladder match. We're gonna make a ladder match for the title because that's fun for me. So we will have to go back and change the match type. I just realized. Let's see. It might be Thomas the Tank. Keith Lee's in here. We should try to find. Jailed Cat is a nightmare. Guitaru Man. You know what? Hell yeah. Guitaru Man versus Buff Santa for a championship match. Should we make it a ladder match, or should we just make it for $1 million? Double title match, no. You know what? We'll do a ladder match later because sometimes those can get wonky and go too long. We're just going to do Buff Santa versus Guitar Man. Winner becomes the $1 million champion, our first $1 million champion. So, Buff Santa versus Guitaru Man. New $1 million champion. Hey, the hair is really messing up. What? New York. The Saint Nick. That's good, right? I think that's pretty good. Saint Nick is obviously a heel, apparently. His hair is wild and going all over the place, and we don't like that. Some people do like 70s creator wrestler, and other people are just like, no, 99 and impossibly good. It's like, okay, I mean, you do you. I mean, he is buff. That's a very buff Santa. And then
By way of Tokyo, Japan,
it's Guitaru Man.
220 pounds,
G-Tama Man. Coming out to, I believe, Natalia's music. Version of the hard theme, I believe. It'll be interesting to see because it has cool guitars. Because Guitaru Man is does cool guitars. And this song has cool guitars in it, so it's important. And of course, this is NXT Level Up, so the crowd chants NXT when you're in an NXT ring. And it's the $1 million championship. This is not a ladder match. I decided not to make it a ladder match because I would have gone back and restarted, and I didn't want to. But this is a title match here. It is interesting to see how much of the gear he's wearing. Nobody out for that. Buff Santa 2 buff for that attack. Fireman's carry. Oop. And then Snake Eyes. Just tossing him around. Buff Santa. Just picking him up. And got a throw base. Oh, no counters. Gets behind him. Ooh, chop block. Nice from Guitaru Man. This is a winner will become the first ever in this division. I guess the new, I should say, $1 million champion. Oh, over and then he's picking him up. Oh, he's just power lifting him. Buff Santa is so fucking buff. Look at him. His hair is magnificent. And then just drops him behind. And then gets up to his feet though. Guitar Man. Float over, but nope, does not follow through with the DDT. Instead, just punches to the midsection. Knees, and then punches, and then chops. And then, an elbow to the face. Just shots to the back there. Just repeatedly. And then, back rake? No. Just stretching him out. Not sure what Guitar Man's moveset's going to be in here, because most of his offense is guitar-based. Gets greedy there. Lock up. Sent to the ropes. power slam there. 1, 2. Referee took a long time. That is a common thing that I have said tonight, and I will continue to say, because it's true. Scoops him up, and ooh, backbreaker. Ooh, and then just stretching him out. And then tosses him aside. We get a power bomb. Yes, that is a power bomb there. Turns him over again. Picks him up, and ooh, he's going for the old Walls of Jericho. Yeah. Looks like we're going to try to get a submission victory here. He's got him in the walls. Will Guitar Man tap? He's in the center of the ring, folks. No. He manages to turn him over. Somehow he turns him over, and then, ooh, into a pinning predicament, but the referee is taking... What the fuck, referee? 1. The referee took forever there and seemed to float in the air for a bit on that counter into a pinning predicament. Sends him in the corner. And then... Oh. Pull him to the top rope. Guitar Man's gonna go... Oh, he's gonna... Okay, yeah. A suplex where he then keeps himself stuck there on the ropes. And then... Ooh, nope. Nobody home. Sorry, Guitar Man. Oh, right into his knee. Setting him up for something. Nope, just tired. He's just tired. Santa is very tired right now. And then... Okay, it looks like we got 1 suplex. And then, oof. Damn. Beautiful clothesline there. Picks him up. Oh, wow. Santa is not messing around here. 1, 2. No, a kick out. Guitar Man is not dead. Lock up. DDT. Explosive DDT. Rolls out of the ring there. Beautiful. Ooh, weird thud noise there. Referees are on their feet. Referee has started his count immediately. And just punch to the face. Guitar Man, gonna use his speed, his agility, his, video game-ness, I guess. Oh, and then another DDT. I think Buff Santa might be busted open. Oh, knees up. Got too greedy. Should have tried to get back in the ring there. Yep. Punches. Sidewalk slam? No, backbreaker. Oh, and then stretching him. Referee has stopped counting for some reason. 6. Okay, referees resume the count. Oh, Buff Santa getting back in the ring. Can Guitar Man follow? Guitar Man back in the ring. And match resumes. Picks him up behind. And lovely inverted DDT from Guitar Man. Is he going to go up high? Nope. Kick to the back. Some up here and... Oh, clubbing blow to the back of the head. DDT. Buff Santa's fucking selling that. Now he goes up high. Trying to finish this, Guitar Man. And... Beautiful, like, inverted moonsault. I don't even know what you call that. 2, 3. Guitar Man wins. Your winner and new $1 million champion is Guitaru Man.
Here's your winner and the new $1 million champion,
Gitama Man. Hell yeah. Congratulations, Yuchi. You did it. You saved the day. The crowd is appreciating the new $1 million champion. I'm sure wherever he is, Stone Toad Steve Austin is proud. Hopefully someday someone will create that character, and then you can, say it was interim, and then he deserves it. He deserves a match. I don't know. Folks, if you'd like to decide what my next match will be, you can always just head over to the donate page on my coffee. And any donation will do. You can pick the next match, either the style of match or wrestlers or both. But I have a few more ideas of what we'll do in there because we'll do another tag match here there's one set of belts that we haven't decided yet. And we need to decide that in a tag match. That's right. We need to figure out who the women's tag champs are, the NXT Women's Tag Champions. We don't want to do Clash of the Castle. We want to do. We want to do NXT because they're going to be chanting NXT for these belts anyway. Confirms. Okay. So we are dealing with female talent of a custom nature. Baroness, maybe. We have not had. You know what? Okay, I know who our first person's going to be. We need Lorna DePeck in there. And because they are wearing the same dress, we are going to put Lady D in there as well. We have not had Lady Dimitrescu in there. So we've got Lord of DePeck and Lady Dimitrescu on one team. I'm going to write this down. Lord of DePeck and Lady Dimitrescu versus, or Dimitrescu, I believe it's just Dimitrescu. Lord of DePeck and Lady D versus, let's see, who are Baroness? We had Bochi in there. Garshida. We haven't had Kairi Sane. We'll put Kairi Sane in there. I don't know what her outfits look like, so we'll just go with the first one. Kairi Sane, former WWE wrestler, now Kairi in New Japan Pro Wrestling. So it'll be Kairi Sane versus, and let's see, who do we have here? We want to do custom superstars. Let's look at the bottom here. We got Wonder Woman. We've had Wonder Woman in here. We could do Supergirl. Power is our Money in the Bank winner, so I'm going to save on her. Mystique. We should probably go with Mystique. Yeah. We're going to go with Mystique. Only one of these I have used in a match here before, so... All right, great. So this is going to be for the NXT Women's Tag Championship. Great. I want to keep all this data. Mystique. Tire 1. Confirm. Oh, wait. And then title match on to championship. It is for the NXT Women's Tag Championship. We're keeping with the NXT brand. Right now, all our belts are NXT and the $1 Million Championship. Start title match. We're going to declare new ones. Our previous winners were Miyu Yamashita and Sailor Jupiter, and they are not so far anyway in WWE 2K23. Maybe at some point they will be, and of course they'll be able to declare their need for it. Our NXT champion is Asuka, and Rey Mysterio are the men's and women's champs. And Michelangelo and Raphael are the NXT men's tag champions. Hey, it's Lady D.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. That is for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing first.
Whoop. We did get a donation here, $20 from Aristofan. Thank you so much, Aristofan, for that. Appreciate you very much. As Lady D comes into the ring here, the Dominator. We are now at 25% of our goal, which rules. And let's see. It did update. Great. And her tag team partner, it's Lorna DePeck again. Lord DePeck. I don't know what Lord of DePeck is. They're wearing the same dress, and that is funny to me. But thank you very much, Aristofan. Let me check your. We put in here Just looking for a silly match. Our next match will be silly. Thank you very much, Aristofan, for that. Aristofan wants a silly match next, and you'll get that. There's some sort of chicken. Why is Lord of the Peck? Why? I don't know. They are chanting NXT.
And from Yamaguchi, Japan, Kerry San.
Yep, close. This is a pretty good Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane, I should say. Nothing on Google for Lord of the Peck. Yeah. As far as I could tell, the tag on it, when I looked it up, the person that made it for a Twitch streamer, and that streamer did not, I didn't write the name down, but that streamer did not seem to be like immediately a huge problem. That's right, someone says. All right, so we've got Lord of the Peck and Lady Dimitrescu versus Kairi Sane and Mystique. This music is inspirational. Her ring gear is fantastic. I'll say that. At the very least, I can say her ring gear is on point. All right, and her tag team partner. There's Mystique. Just doing a rocket entrance. She's fucking rocking. Mystique is feeling it. I think I chose Ms. X or something like Miss X. Yeah. Come on, let's go. The crowd just demanding that they get in the ring and start this match. So this is a tag match here for the NXT Women's Championship. Pinfall, submission. Winner becomes new champs. Not interim champs, new champs. But maybe if someone puts Maya and, or Miyu, I should say, Miyu Yamashita and Sailor Jupiter in there, they can return. Crowd not happy with Mystique. Those heels look nasty. Yes, I would not enjoy that. Also, should be definitely pointed out here, Lady D is fucking very tall. She is unbelievably tall. Even Kairi is very short compared to Lady D. They made Lady D so fucking tall. Whoever created this, I didn't do this. Again, I don't do calls myself. Gear's on point. But yeah, Lady D is just huge. And again, she's so big that it was weird the last time we had her that, like, that dress is just not meant for such a tall lady. Oh, Fireman's Carry. Snake Eyes. Crowd hates that. Oh, yep, just clipping through. Again, just such a tall lady here with a, backbreaker. And then picks her up again for another backbreaker. And then the toss. Gets her up. Whoa. That slam fucking looked great. Going for a pin attempt. One. Nope. No. Breaks the count there. Or, kicks out, I should say. Lord of the Peck was down in the ring there. I guess that is a different dress. My apologies, folks. They are wearing two different but complementary dresses. One, oh, kick out there. I thought it was the same dress. Maybe, okay, no, maybe Lady DePeck is wearing pants underneath, and the actual dress itself is the same. That might be the case. Oh, Kairi's trying to get out of there. Normally, you would have the smaller of the two wrestlers in the ring first when you're a giant tag team. As you can see there, Lady D now wears shorts. Originally, was not wearing shorts. Her tights looked more like underwear, and it was weird. So I put shorts on her. I did that. I edited my first ever Create a Wrestler. Oh. Knees to the face, I think, here. Yeah, hard to see on this angle. Setting up and... ooh, big kick. Sends her outside. Tag made to Mystique. Oh. Mystique. Oh, gorgeous there. Mystique was breaking up the count for some reason. Maybe the referee didn't see the tag, but definitely should have. Lord of the Peck is just still fucking out. Lord of the Peck is donezo. Oh, stirring a little bit. Goes in the corner here. Head off there. We're going to see a tag. We do see a tag. Off the ropes. Ooh, beautiful back body drop. And then going for a submission victory here. It looks like, yeah, this is a submission. And DePeck breaks it up with a punch that didn't look like it actually connected. And then, oh, Lady D rolls out of the ring. We can't see what's happening with Lord of the Peck. Lord of the Peck is on the outside, though. Oh, Mystique apparently charged after. Oof. Going for a pin here. You can barely see Kairi. Kairi needs to make that tag now. Mystique is just not even there for the tag, though. Ooh. From the ground, picks her up and slams her down. Devastating maneuver here from Lady Dimitrescu. Oh, referee in the way. Counters the clothesline. Mystique, again, on the outside, looking at an audience member. Oh, and then seems to wake up a little bit eventually. And we're going to see DePeck. Yes, Lord DePeck. Clearly wearing a helmet there. Oh, double team maneuver. This is definitely a mascot mask. I believe that this is a human woman wearing a rooster mask. Maybe I'm being an asshole, but that's what it looks like to me. Oh, get some. Oh, go for the stretch here. Oh, manipulation. Yep. Nope. Knee to the back there. Thought we might get some finger manipulation there. Really retching those fingers, but no. Working on the back here of Kairi, trying to. Ooh, just to the face there. Okay, another stretch. Yep. And then stretches the hands back here, the wrist, and the knee. Goes back to the well there. Looks like she's making a tag. Yep. Lady D is back in there. No double team this time. Kairi should have made a run for it. Instead, tried for a big kick. Nobody home. Ooh. A gut wrench there. And then just use it. Showcasing power. Lifts her up over the head. And then walks her around. And then just releases slam. And it goes for a pin. 1, 2. Mystique breaks it up at 1. Oh, Mystique and Lady D are wrestling there. Oh. There on the outside. Lady D took too long, I think, with that cover. Gave Kairi enough time to kick out. But did try to go for it. So we can appreciate that. Oh. Sidewalk slam. You love to see it. I love to see it. Ooh. I don't know what happened there. Some stuff's happening on the outside, folks. We can hear it. But we can't see it. The camera is focusing on the wrestlers in the ring. We don't know what's going on outside. But, oh, looks like Mystique is getting the shit kicked out of her by Lord of DePeck. Kairi is... But no tag partner there for Kairi. Kairi's alone in this. So Mystique is coming back here. Looks like. Mystique is back. Kairi up top. Lady D is recovering, trying to make the tag. Makes the tag. Kyrie allows for that tag that was really not near the corner. Ooh. Now it's Lady D's time to shine. Not Lady D, I should say. Lorda DePeck's time to shine. Just a bunch of vicious kicks. Taunt for the crowd. What's she going to do here? Nope. Kyrie bails. Misses wildly. Ooh, and then lands, dives, jumps right into that punch to the gut. Lady D is recovering on the outside. It seems like the referee is counting. If it's a double count out, I don't know. Nobody becomes champ. Ooh, into the ring post. Ooh, that thud. Kyrie gets back in the ring. Oh, and then Kyrie slips back out. She wants to win these belts, not win the match. Picks her up. And sends her out. We could have a 10 count here, folks. Kyrie is just punching that chicken in the face. Rooster, chicken, who knows? Kicks, chops. Ooh, kick to the stomach. And, oh, kick to the face here. Oh, the referee is almost at a 10 count here. 8, Kyrie, you got to get back in the ring here. It'll be a double count out if you don't get back in the ring. 9, Kyrie's back in the ring. That's it. Kairi Sane and Mystique win because of a count out. And they become the tag champs, even though it was a count out victory. That's not great. I have a feeling, friends, that this tag team is not going to be able to properly defend their belts in the future because they definitely did not win that well. But anyway, your new NXT Women's Champions. Let's see if the highlight reel is the count out. Nope. Here's the one of the only double teams we saw the whole thing. Interesting. The broken pin attempt or a submission with just the punch. It was all the same kind of double team move. Kyrie's fucking punch. That punch is beautiful. That is a good replay. And then you can barely see what's happening here. What are we doing? What are we even doing? All right, so that's that for that. Now, Aristofan made a $20 donation, which we appreciate very much. Thank you, Aristofan. And Aristofan just said something silly. That was the suggestion. Actually, we're at 29% here. I gotta update my. I didn't update the numbers here, so we'll update that. And there we go. We have updated. Hooray! The update happened. All right, so we need a silly match. So let's look at our match types here, right? We'll do a one-on-one probably. We can do. We could do a weapons match. Yeah, Extreme Rules match. Yeah. False count anywhere. Backstage brawl is kind of not fun because you don't get entrances with backstage brawl, so I don't really love those. Hold on one second. Let me just see here. Oh, I'm sorry. We did get another donation for which we'll see after this one of Wario versus Optimus Prime. Thank you so much, Dustin. I totally missed your donation, so that's why I needed an update. Thank you so much for that, Dustin. I apologize for not noticing it until right now. You want Wario versus Optimus, which you'll get after this silly match that Aristofan has suggested or requested. We're going to see Wario versus Optimus Prime. Wario's second appearance in the night. Totally cool. Totally fine with that. Yeah, backstage brawl. Let's do a weapons match. We'll do an Extreme Rules match here. That'll be pretty silly because we'll just see a lot of weapons. So we're gonna do Extreme Rules match, and we'll do it at NXT Stand and Deliver. All right, so silly match. Let's see. We got Agent 47. We got Ant-Man, Bane, Barnet. Let's put a Spooky Ghost in there. Spooky Ghost. That's pretty funny. Who should a Spooky Ghost face, though? We got Wario. It's going to be in our next match. We got Thomas the Tank. I mean, I might put Terry Bogard in here. Spooky Ghost versus Terry. Pepsi Man. I want to see what fucking Phoenix Wright looks like. So we'll do that. We'll do Attire 1 Phoenix Wright. I think a Spooky Ghost versus Phoenix Wright in an Extreme Rules match is pretty silly. Extreme Rules, Spooky Ghost versus Phoenix Wright. Okay. We do actually, we do need to go back though, because I realized that we can pick weapons. So we'll pick the silliest weapon in here, which is the stop sign. Now, that's not a guarantee that they will go for it, but it's more likely that they will go for it if we do that. And we'll also pick a stop sign because that increases the chances they'll use it. They'll also use ladders, and they'll use tables, and they'll use, golf, hockey sticks, not golf clubs, hockey sticks. But this increases the chances they'll use stop signs, the silliest weapon possible in this game. So there we go. Again, Dustin, my apologies for not noticing that you had made that donation. Appreciate you very much. Just gotta check here. And let's get into the match. Stand to deliver. This is a Spooky Ghost, very spooky intro that I love very much.
The following contest
It's a very spooky intro.
Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Carson City, Nevada, weighing in at 200.
Carson City is it's a great specific. A ghost. It's just a ghost. It's a spooky ghost. This is another, instant download. Like, the day I got this game, shoutouts to Remy, day I got this game, I was just like, oh, yeah, I'm downloading the Spooky Ghost. It's just terrifying. Just an unbelievably terrifying costume. Ring entrance. Just so spooky. Just unbelievably spooky. Remember, folks, we got this silly match because for Aristophan, for Dustin, we are going to see Wario versus Optimus Prime. And if you would like to make a suggestion of wrestlers you'd like to see in a match, or a match type, if you want to see a rumble or something, you can make that with any donation of any amount. Would love to maybe just get up to 30%. That would be neat. Maybe we could do that. My goal is lofty, but it would be nice to get closer to it. This is a pretty good Phoenix Wright. Fenwick Rex. I mean, now you look at it, it's not a good one, right? But, the gear is good. And then, on the side profile, you're like, that's Phoenix Wright. And then the head-on, you're like, that's not Phoenix Wright. But the pointing is good. This motion is good. He's doing a lot of pointing, and we like that. All right. And he's in the ring here. So again, this is a Extreme Rules match. This is their word for hardcore. Falls don't count anywhere. It must conclude in the ring, but other than that, all rules. No rules, just right. Harold, do you think you wrap up on this? Okay. Well, I appreciate you hanging out on a Sunday. Not my normal stream time, certainly. Don't try this at home. All right. Oop. And, ooh, sends him, yeah, stomach right into the knee. Ooh, beautiful. Senton there from Phoenix Wright, who does not look great, but it's fine. The suit is good. Oh, working the arm there. Spooky Ghost. Apparently, Phoenix Wright not scared of ghosts. You know, he deals with mystics. It makes sense. And psychics. So, and murderers. So, I guess he's okay with a ghost. Oh, and they're just walking over his back, being a real dick about it. No weapons yet. Hopefully we'll get some weapons, get some silliness going here. And then, oof, just going after that elbow. Working a body part. Going for it. I know, right? Go for a pin. One. You know what? In a hardcore match, or sorry, a Extreme Rules match, you'd hate to not see anything extreme. Headbutt there. Who will go for the weapons first? Ooh. Knocked the spit out of his mouth there. Oh, gut punch. Will a Spooky Ghost cheat first? Oh, nope. Nobody home for that connection there. Off the ropes, and... Oh, beautiful. Man, that was a suplex there. An interesting suplex. I don't know the name of it. All right, under the ring here, looking for a weapon, and he pulls out a chair. Not a stop sign. He threatens him with the chair. Spooky Ghost says, I'll come to you. You got a chair? I don't care. Knocks it right out of his hands. And then, oof, elbow to the face. And then, half and half suplex. Does not pick up the chair to use it. There will be no countouts, folks. We will not have, as our last victory, a count of victory. Ooh, chair to the back. Oh, chair right to that knee instead. Okay, and then threatens him, but then doesn't use it. Oh, ducks out of the way. Oh, he misses again somehow. Knocks the chair out of his hands. Spooky Ghost has not taken this. And then DDT onto the chair, folks. Unbelievable. The crowd is so behind a Spooky Ghost. Ooh, kick to the face, though. He picks up the chair again. That chair is still... Oh, that's just a headshot. We don't like to see that, folks. And then going to the knee again. Ducks out of the way. Clotheslines him out of his chair. And then sends him back into the ring. Spooky Ghost does not get his own weapon. And, oop, nope, says no. Clubbing blow to the back. What do you think the hold it and objection moves would look like? Maybe he does the hold it to set up. Yes, I think objection... I think that hold it is a counter. No, hold it is a wait, stalling tactic, and objection is a counter. He counters your finisher with his own finisher. Oh, was that a twist of fate there? Two. Oh, kick out. That was a cutter or an RKO. I thought that was a twist of fate there, but no, that was a cutter. It was a great cutter. But yeah, I think objection's counter. He has a bat. Everybody, look out. Ooh, just to smash the head to the gut. Fucking Phoenix Wright drops the bat to go for the pin. 1, 2. Spooky Ghost will not stay down. That bat, that very long bat was not enough. Ooh, there we go to the head. Drops the bat. Kicks and Stone Cold Stunner. He stuns him. Ooh, the lights went out. Oh God, Spooky Ghost is back on his feet. What the fuck? Why is his signature move the lights going out? I thought something happened with the game, everybody. But no, that's a Spooky Ghost has a I'm behind you finishing or maneuver, and that's terrifying. Yeah, objection is breaks the finisher. Hold up is just like a solid tech, I guess, yeah. Oh, and turns him over, and then goes for a pin. Really awkward pin. Honestly, the lights going out in there really scared me. I forgot that's a thing that the spooky ghost can do. Oh, flatliner. 1, 2, no, kicks out. I would love to see more weapons in this match, but I guess that's okay. I didn't make this a backyard or a backroom brawl. Ooh, there you go, bat. Because I wanted everyone to see Spooky Ghost entrance because I love that entrance. Oh, they're both to the outside, but Spooky Ghost is definitely worse for wear. Just taunting. Just taunting us. I'm going to lean back a little bit myself. We're all leaning back here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, and DDT sends him down. We've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I thank everybody for joining me tonight. Threatening him with a chair instead of using it, and then using the chair. Ooh. Ooh, just hitting him mostly in the arm here. Oh, ducks out of the way. Oh, that's a headshot. Should have stayed down. And then, ooh, going for the knee again. I was hoping someone would grab a stop sign, but it looks like no one is grabbing one. Lock up. Lock up again. Oops, sends him into the ring. The lovely sound of a baseball bat. Punches. Oh, lovely slam there. And then goes for a pin. 1, 2. No. Phoenix Wright says objection by kicking out. Oh, and then just trying to fucking murder him by breaking his neck. Spooky Ghost is no longer playing around. A ghost has a bat, everyone. And just hitting him in the section there. Threatening him and then going for a pin again. 1, 2, kick out. Yes, Phoenix Wright figures out the killer by defeating them in a wrestling match. Exactly, Lord Crashington. Well, up to the top rope. Well, stumbling a bit, though. Waiting for him to get up. And what's going to be here? Ooh, just a diving shoulder tackle. And then lifts him up on his feet and then tosses him aside. Referee almost got hit there. He's got the bat again. This very long bat going after the legs here. Threatening him. Oh, and Phoenix Wright rolls out of the ring. Spooky Ghost has the bat and takes the bat with him. More punishment. Phoenix Wright is down and just getting fucking clambered. That bat will not yield. It looks like, oh, drop kick there. And setting him up for nothing. A clothesline. Set him up for getting clotheslined. Picks him up. Tosses him to the ground. Not into the stairs. Stairs totally legal to use. This is a Extreme Rules match. Ooh. Backbreaker. Oh. Sends it down. Senton. Crowd cheering. Phoenix Wright picks up that baseball bat. Doesn't get a new one. Uses the one. Oh, clubs him in the head. Oh, in the head again. No, misses that time, though. Punches. Scoop. Slam. Scoop slam. Oh, Ghost is getting fucking spooky, everybody. Picks him up. And, oh, yeah, nice. Tosses him side. And back into the ring. Looks like we might be getting close to a finish here. Perhaps. Yes, the ghost looks fucking great. The effect is awesome. 1, 2, 3. And after a scoop slam, or sorry, yeah. A slam there. Spooky Ghost picks up the victory in this Extreme Rules match. The Ghost. Phoenix Wright is now dead. A ghost lives. Boo, says Aristophan. Aristophan, not happy about that one. All right, so highlight reel here. Let's look at the highlights. That Stone Cold Stunner was a good highlight. And then that slam finished us up. Yep, all right. So Dustin has suggested Phoenix Wright to return with a halo. Yes, Dragon Ball style. Dustin has suggested Wario versus Optimus Prime. And have a good night, Harold. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your support. It means a lot to me. There's one more thing that I wanted to figure out tonight, which is we need a men's Money in the Bank ladder match, and it's a good thing we didn't do the MMTB. It's a good thing we didn't do a ladder match yet tonight, because we're gonna make Wario versus Optimus Prime a ladder match. So we're going to do one-on-one. It's going to be a ladder match. The Money in the Bank briefcase will be at the top, and the winner will climb the ladder, complete the mini game, pull down the briefcase, and they will have an opportunity at a future title shot. So ladder match. Yep, we did that. We'll do NXT in your house. That's fun. All right. So who is going to be in here? Oh yeah, that's right. We're doing Wario versus Optimus Prime. Confirmed. This is Money in the Bank. Yes, the Money in the Bank briefcase. Compete for the Money in the Bank briefcase. The winner of the matchup becomes the new holder. Yes. Yes, this is what I want. Wario versus Optimus Prime in a ladder match for the Money in the Bank briefcase. That is Dustin, you made the suggestion of the wrestlers. I made the choice of the match type. So I hope we're all very happy. And you can hear Wario's regular entrance music, not his tag, is of course stereotypical Italian music. Because he's part of a tag team, so they say that. I love that they say that. It's War E-O. War E-O. War E-O. War E-O. War E-O. Do 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 do. All right. He's definitely shrooming. Yeah, fair. Optimus Prime.
Weighing in at 229 pounds, Sparks O Prime Time.
Reminder, folks, this the match type was decided by me, but the participants were suggested by Dustin, which rules. If you would like to see a particular match here, match type, or from creative wrestlers, or some WWE superstars you'd like to see compete in a match, you just make a donation. We'll put a donation in there. What does your money go towards, you might be asking? Well, it goes to me having less money that I owe on a couple credit cards, both of which interest just went up this year. And I am definitely looking to... Oh, just a big clubbing blow there right off the bat. Clothesline there from Wario, who's just manhandling Optimus Prime. Yeah, money is bad right now, and my job situation is not good. I'm barely keeping up, and I'm keeping up with my bills, but not with my debts. And so I'm trying to pay that debt down some. And I appreciate anyone who can help. Oh, the ladder falls over. So that dive tackle there by Optimus Prime. Wario was unaware of that. Picks him up and... Ooh, just showing his... Ooh, and then releases there. Wario is no joke. Now, of course, this is not damage your opponent so they can't climb a ladder, I guess. Ooh, just hits Optimus Prime with that steel stairs. But you do need to climb the ladder to get the Money in the Bank briefcase, which is above the ring. Ooh, hits it with the shoulder there with the ladder. The ladder, we have our first ladder in the ring. Wario sets it up. Is he gonna climb it? He's not gonna climb it. Now he's gonna climb it. But Optimus Prime is back in the ring. You've got to get that briefcase. And then the mini game starts. Oh, it did not get any far in there. The crowd will respond to the mini game, which is wild, and your progress also counts as your opponent's progress in there. We're gonna get a choke slam? No, countered. Instead, just a punch, just a big punch. Now Optimus is gonna go for the briefcase, and the mini game begins. 1. Oh, no ladder, and drops him right on his back. He's got the ladder. Optimus Prime off the second rope with a punch to the face. A lockup. And then, knee. And off the second rope. Disaster kick. Optimus Prime drops the ladder on Wario and then taunts. What a dick. That's a dick move from Optimus Prime. Who, gets that clothesline. Wario is setting up the ladder. Optimus Prime back on his feet, though. Why get on the ladder? You can see Optimus Prime right there. The minigame has resumed. Nope. And now, punches. Oh, chokeslam? Chokeslam? No. And then just a punch. And then, basically what we just saw happened again. Wario gonna try to complete this minigame. He's got the ladder. He did push the ladder out of the way. And then, power bomb. And then just a kick to the leg for good measure. Punches to the face. Elbows, I should say, there. Gets the ladder up. Doesn't even toss him out. Just like, hey, you're tired? Great, I'm going to climb this ladder. Incremental progress. Okay, there we go. But Wario is still dazed. Uh-oh. Is Optimus Prime going to do this? Oh, Optimus Prime pretty good at this minigame. And he did it. That's it, friends. That's it. He did it. Wario barely almost got there in time. A really quick match. Optimus Prime now has the Money in the Bank briefcase. At some point, prime time. At some point, we will see Optimus Prime face off against our current men's champion, Rey Mysterio. But not now. That's it. If you want to suggest a match type or match participants, you can go to co-fi.com/PatBear and make a donation there. Obviously, if you just want to hang out, you're more than welcome to do that. No, you don't have to. Not requiring it, not begging for it, but, you know. Do I have any other matches that well, let's see. What kind of match should we do here? A handicap match? Now, we're not going to do a War Games. Royal Rumble? Fatal 4. You know what? Hell, we've never done a Royal Rumble. Let's do a 10-man Royal Rumble because that's the minimum number. We're going to do a 10-man Royal Rumble. We're going to mix in some WWE superstars. We're going to mix in some creator wrestlers of various shapes and sizes. We're doing it on SmackDown. Nope, we're not doing it on SmackDown because that costs money. We're doing it on this SmackDown. Great. All right, so this is a complicated thing where they want to randomize it, and then I have to go back in and go, no, I want these people. So let's see. Let's get in some custom superstars. Agent 47, sure. We'll have you randomized. And then, is it matchup? Okay. Oh, no. All right. So if I do that, And then I do number 1. Change participants. That's what I have to do. Okay. So we have, in the number 1 spot, we have Agent 47. And everyone else is going to be random. And then we can just pick people that we want in there. I like having R-Truth in there. I don't want Grayson Waller in there. I want Ant-Man. We haven't had Ant-Man tonight, so we'll put Ant-Man there. Not Mustafa. Let's do custom superstars. Let's have the Count in there. Let's have Hot Dog. No, we already had Hot Dog tonight, so let's have Dragonite be in there. Not Shelton Benjamin. Gaston. That's good. Bobby Lashley. Yes, let's have Bobby Lashley in there. Rick Boogs. No. Keith Lee. Sure. This is sort of group that R-Truth would face. Indeed. Cameron Grimes. Sting instead of Cameron Grimes. And then Michelangelo. No. Terry. Let's put Terry Bogard in here. So now we have a bunch of... We have R-Truth. You know what? R-Truth is going to be the only WWE superstar in here. No, Bob. Sorry, Bobby. I'm taking you out. I'm replacing you with Thomas the Tank Engine. So R-Truth versus a bunch of two real wrestlers, and then a bunch of nonsense. I can't wait to see what Dragonite looks like. I can't remember. It is a nightmare. Change participants. We did that. SmackDown special. Okay. Yes. We're starting this. This is probably going to take a while to load. We'll get an explanation of what this is. Royal Rumble.
Now, the 2 superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations will occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner.
You want to win the Royal Rumble. Will that translate to something in the... Oh, it's age 47. God, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. One could also assume the winner of this Royal Rumble will get a title shot somewhere down the line. Perhaps the $1 Million Championship. Yeah, I hate it. I hate the dirt, the barcode on the back, good. I think that's just words that someone thought looked like a barcode. I don't think that's a real barcode, but that's choice. Well, who comes out to the Warriors theme?
Introducing the individual who drew
Ultimate Warrior. Wait. What?
weighing in at 206 pounds,
County Vaughn County. Count comes out to the Ultimate Warriors music, and sure, the Count's ring gear is, the cape is great. The neckwear, very good. I don't know why the Count has like combat, like ninja gear. The Count is excellent. It's our first Muppet. But yeah, the pants, I think, should have had some color correction there. The pants don't work for me. The Hurricane. That was the Hurricane's pose. Hurricane helms. Oh, beautiful kick there. But then, like, making sure his hair looks good. We don't have to worry about that from Agent 47. Have you ever seen below the Count's waist? You're right. You know what, Dustin? You're right. To win, you must, to be eliminated, you must be thrown over the top rope and have both feet touch the floor. That was very short. The count, that was obviously not 2 minutes. Hey, it's Terry Bogard. Nice takeover by the Count. Terry's music played there. Generic weirdness. It is now we're now in a triple threat here. Count misses with that kick. Nobody home for that. Terry's hair is a menace. If you want to talk about that, a menace. Terry's hair is not responsive. Whoop. Just some clubbing blows. Terry fucked up whatever Count was trying to do. Yeah, definitely. Dragonite. Hey, it's a monster. It's fucking Dragonite. And the Count? Is the Count going to be eliminated here? Hey, look, it's fucking... God damn it, it's Dragonite. Whoa, the Count got eliminated. Russian leg sweep because fucking Dragonite. It's Hot Dog's head, but it's also Dragonite. I hate it. I hate Dragonite. I hate that I hate Dragonite's doofy face. It's... You know what it is? It's Ditto pretending to be Dragonite. It's Ditto face. And beautiful Thomas Tank Engine comes in. Big punch there. Thomas Tank Engine with his hat. His entrance is a taller hat than his wrestling hat, and I love that. His stovepipe hat, because you can't make that hat that tall in the ring, apparently. Dragonite, future champ? I don't know about that. Oop, Agent 47 gets back in the ring. I don't know why Tank's doing that. Terry's trying to put Dragonite to sleep. This is so fast. And, it's R-Truth. It's fucking R-Truth coming out. Fucking Barney the Dinosaur has Dragonite. Yeah. This is just fucking R-Truth in there looking for someone to fight. Nope. Terry has been eliminated. Sorry, Terry. DDT to Dragonite. Finally something that makes sense, yeah. Drop kick there. Agent 47's maybe going to be eliminated. Dragonite. What? Thomas Tank Engine is so tall. It's Gaston. It's Gaston. Oh, big old punch there. Superman punch. Just an elbow to his face. Fuck you, Gaston. You suck. Goddamn creeper. Get out of here. Thomas the Tank Engine going to work on R-Truth. The only, so far, real wrestler in this. Although we do have our last two competitors. These are so fast. The ring is filling up with bodies. Our last two competitors are wrestlers. They just don't work for WWE right now. They used to. It's Keith Lee. His music's not in the game anymore. But it's fucking Bearcat himself, Keith Lee. Limitless Keith Lee. Going immediately to work on R-Truth. Oh, but they can take it out. I think Thomas the Tank Engine is going to win this one. That's my guess. We haven't seen Sting yet, but Thomas is just so big. Whoop, Keith Lee just went to the outside for no reason. There's a world here where Keith Lee is not the biggest man in the ring, and that's bonkers to me. It's Ant-Man. I forgot Ant-Man was still in this. It's Ant-Man. Ant-Man is very small. He's very small. He's tiny. He's an ant. R-Truth has been eliminated by Gaston? Fuck you, Gaston. Bulldog there. Ant-Man is so tiny compared to the other wrestlers because he's not Giant Man. He's Ant-Man. Gaston is just punching Ant-Man. Ant-Man is so tiny. He is just a little guy. Thomas the Tank Engine, you leave Ant-Man alone. He's so tiny. It's Sting. Sting is here. Yes. Sting looking fucking cut as hell. This is a fucking late 90s Sting. Just looking good. Gaston going to work. Dragon Knight is down. We have every competitor in the ring here. One of these men will win the Rumble and get a future title shot. Oh. This game feels like it just sped up for no reason as the game decides it wants to get to a conclusion. And as I run this game for the longest it's ever run, okay, Ant-Man's maybe going to get pushed off here. Keith Lee's rolling around. Ant-Man has been eliminated. Is there a Sting with a fake Sting mask on his face? I don't believe so. I don't think we're going to have Sting underneath the Sting mask in this. Ooh. We are down to 6 competitors from 10. Keith Lee. Beautiful release suplex. German release suplex 2. Dragon Knight. Picks him up and slams him down. Ooh, and then just a punch to the face. Oh. Thomas the Tank Engine is down. Gaston is getting worked by Agent 47, the first man in this match. Agent 47 started us off here. Beautiful power slam. And then Keith Lee DDTs Thomas the Tank Engine. Again, my pick. Lots of punches to the back here. Ooh, nobody home for that. Swatted it away. And Keith Lee getting punched down. Now, this match, this is just... Whoop. Uh-oh. Is he going to skin the cat? No. Agent 47 is out. He could not skin the cat. Beautiful, beautiful slam there. And, oops, someone has gotten color. Someone has busted open. I think it's Keith Lee. I think Keith Lee's gotten some color. Oh, he manages to duck out of that. Dragon Knight is up and going after Thomas the Tank Engine. They should all really gang up on Thomas the Tank Engine here. Gaston takes a big power move there. Keith Lee. Nope. Doesn't let Keith Lee finish. Gaston gets in the way here. Everyone is just... Nobody home for that, Dragon Knight. Nobody is picking a dance partner here. They're just going after whoever. Just punching whoever. And Dragon Knight gets eliminated. Dragon Knight has been eliminated. Oh, we're down here. Powerbomb? No, counter. Very unprofessional match, I know, right? Yeah, no one's getting their spots in. We're down to 4. Dragon Knight still can't believe it. He's so tall. Slammed the ring there. Keith Lee versus Sting is a match you could see in AEW. You won't, but you could see it. Because Sting doesn't do singles matches in AEW. Clubbing blow. But a tag match, you could see Keith Lee and Sting tag together, possibly. I mean, we saw Dustin Reynolds, Reynolds tag. Dustin Rhodes, but you know what I mean. We saw Dustin tag with Keith Lee, so it could happen. You know, we have not seen the Big Show tonight here. Gaston. Oh, Gaston setting up for a pedigree? No, power bomb. Ooh, a sit-down power bomb here. Almost a Batista bomb. Oh, elbows. Elbows to the midsection here. Keith Lee is recovered. Keith Lee is bleeding, but is still recovered enough to lock up. Fireman's carry to Sting. Ooh, and slams him down, but doesn't send him over the ropes. Keith Lee looking for a piece of Gaston. Nope. Oh, a little double team move here. Very rare to see. They were working together. Interesting. And now they're immediately fighting. That did not last long. Sting. Gaston is in the corner. Splash him. What are you doing, Sting? Stinger splash. Do the splash. Nope. No one known for that. Chops. Swinging neck breaker. And then just a big old club there. Going after Gaston. Nice. Neck breaker there. And slam down. No one is giving an inch here. Oh, okay, Gaston's going in for elimination. Can he? crowd favorite, odds-on favorite in my opinion. Will Keith Lee? No, Keith Lee does just fucking crashes and burns. Ooh, clubbing blow there. Keith Lee, big shots to Thomas. DDT. Sting kicks Gaston. Now Keith Lee and Sting are fighting. Again, they could fight in AEW someday, but right now they're fighting here in this. Ooh, hit to the back. Keith Lee doing some taunts. Sting on the outside. Oh, no, Sting back on the inside. Gaston. I see Dan Ranker tweeting that he's at Deadlock Pro event. Okay, good for him. I hope he's having a great time. Deadlock's all right with me. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Why is Gaston just watching this? What was Sting? Sting was trying to lift him out. That's just not going to work. I'm telling you, people, we got to get folks to work together. Oh, and then Gaston eliminates Sting. Boo. Boo. Boo, I say. Toilet noise. Toilet flush noise. Boo. Boo. If Gaston wins, we riot. Please don't riot. But I don't want to see Gaston win this. I shouldn't have put... Oh, there we go. I shouldn't even put Gaston in this, I guess. If Sting was going to get eliminated. Powerbomb. Yep. That is a Batista bomb. All right. He does the follow through and the rollout. Turns him over. Is he... Oh, just kicks him. Gaston is not going over the top rope. He is just rolled underneath them. Ooh, picks him up. And, ooh, I don't know why Gaston didn't let him do it. Sends the ropes. High knee. Gaston is looking to maybe eliminate Keith Lee here. We'll see. Lock up. Kick. No spots in this Rumble, indeed. I know we've seen some DDTs that have been pretty fun, but... Bear hug. What? Keith Lee, why are you bear hugging? You're not Bear Cat anymore. You don't have to do this. You're just bear hugging Gaston. And then... Thomas Tank Engine, is he going to take advantage of this? Maybe he will. Nope. Thomas is just letting it happen. I don't hate that strategy. Oh, and then... It's hitting them there. Oh! Once again, folks, if you want to decide what I do next, you can follow the donut. Follow the donut. Follow the donate command. Any donation, you can pick some wrestlers you want to see, or creator wrestlers, or match types. If you're like, Pat, we haven't seen, like, I don't know what you would pick. What kind of match you want? You want to see a handicap match? You want to see a trios match? You want to see another weapons match? Another ladder match? Another tables match? Thomas has been eliminated. That was my pick. It all comes down to you, Keith Lee. Do not lose to Gaston, please. I do not want to book Gaston in a title match, if possible. This is certainly animation that repeats a little longer than I was expecting. Yes. Oh no, Keith! 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 Gaston won. A hero man. A hero man. Gaston won the 10-person Rumble. He's going to WrestleMania. He's pointing at the WrestleMania sign that's not there. He's literally pointing at the WrestleMania sign. Gaston is your 10-person Rumble winner. Yeah. Can't believe Gaston is going to win. No one's neck is incredible thick as Gaston. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what right now, friends. That we've been going for about 3 hours. That's not our last match. I refuse to end the night on Gaston. Our main event cannot be Gaston winning a match. So we have to have something else. I don't remember who we haven't seen yet. So we're going to look at... This is a good way to just look at some wrestlers here. So we got some costumes. Let's look to see. Baroness, I wouldn't mind having in there. Beat, I don't really care about having in there. We just had... Hey, Lashbrook just donated $20. Thank you so much, Lashbrook. Let's take a look at that. Because that might help us figure out what our next match is going to be. But thank you very much for that. Lashbrook. We're at 33%, so let me change that to this here to 33. And then, whoops, no, refresh. Great. So we're at 33% of our goal. Thank you, Lashbrook. Appreciate that very much. Let's see what you had to say. Eddie Kingston versus Cesaro in Hell in a Cell, please. So I will do that. I will find a Cesaro and we will put them in a Hell in a Cell. Just so you know, I've never had a Hell in a Cell actually work but we'll try. We'll figure it out. I might have to quit it, but we'll at least start one. So again, I've never had a Hell in a Cell actually successfully complete. Oh, we have another one here. An anonymous donated $30. So we also have to find a Cesaro because I don't have a Cesaro. So we're gonna do that. So we at least have this match coming up here, and then we have to see what else was said. Oh no, Lashbrook, Cesaro is not. I'll look, but I don't think he is. I'm fairly certain that we need to get Claudio because I don't think Cesaro was on the roster for this game. 99% sure, but we'll look at it. But yeah, I'm fairly certain that we do not have Cesaro in here. Yeah, we do not have Cesaro. So I have to find a Cesaro or a Claudio, but I will look for that for you because you made that suggestion. And then we have somebody else, and I have to look up who that is. So we're looking up right now. My feed here. We're at 39%, which rules. That's awesome. Thank you so much to the person that made that donation there. And let's see if they made a suggestion. Dealer's choice. Okay, so I will do another match after this last one here. Dealer's choice. Thank you very much. Dealer's choice. Thank you, Anonymous. Let me just real quick say thank you on here. I try to keep up with my thank you messages. Great. All right, so let's see here. Download. The only download superstar is a Bad Bunny, which I just got for that. Okay, so let's just look at their superstars for our later match here, and then we have to find a Cesaro. So who would we like to have in a match here? Baroness, I wouldn't mind having. Let's see. Nor Suzuki, wouldn't mind having. Pepsi Man, Sting, Terry's in there. Pepsi Man and Wheeler Yuta are going to be in our the match after this. Dealer's choice are going to have Wheeler, Yuta, Pepsi Man, and then maybe other people. I don't know. But we'll definitely have that. You know what? We'll do Wheeler, Yuta, and Pepsi Man, and then I don't know. We'll figure out something. Maybe some actual wrestlers as well. But right now I have to find Cesaro or Claudio. So we're going to go to the community creations, the downloads, Superstar, and then we're going to search for a hashtag, and then we're going to do my hashtags, which lets me add Claudio, because my guess is that we're going to, oops, my hashtag, I should have hit the X button. My guess is we're going to find Claudio easier than we're going to find Cesaro. Then if I press that. Okay, we've got Claudio Castagnoli, and then we have Antonio Cesaro. Let's see. Let's look at this. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't know who Mondo Claudio is. We'll see if this one shows us the wrestler. That's also the same. It just, that looks like identical. Custom portrait and hidden Cesaro commentary. Okay. All right. We're gonna go with that. We're now downloading it. So we're gonna have it's gonna be Eddie Kingston versus Claudio Castagnoli, not Cesaro, in a Hell in a Cell. And now I get to we drop some frames probably because I'm downloading while this is happening. But yeah, alternative view to Cesaro because we did have to download that, but that took a little longer than normal because I'm also streaming. Oops. No, we don't want to quit. We want to go to play. We want to go to Hell in a Cell. And Extreme Rules, that fits. So then we're going to go to Eddie Kingston, who of course I downloaded. Do Tire 1, confirm. And then we'll do the just downloaded. I'm actually going to write his last name. Noli. In a Hell in a Cell. Claudio. And then we'll confirm. And we'll start the match. And then we have to load because we got to load a Hell in a Cell. But thank you again for those 2 new donations. I really appreciate that. Getting me closer to being able to pay down some of this debt in a way that is wonderful, lovely of y'all. Oh. There's Eddie Kingston coming out. Eddie looking fucking tough as shit, wearing his Redeem These Nuts shirt. That is a real shirt that he that is for sale. I don't know if it's still for sale, but at one point it was for sale because he did say, "Oh, you're the Redeemer? Redeem these nuts," which is from Eddie, great. You know what? Good. Hell yeah. Not an accurate Twitter handle. You would have had one. Yes, you're right. I'm surprised at the modest ratings for some of these wrestlers. Yeah, you know, some people. No, thank you, Suffy. I am doing CPU versus CPU tonight. So I'm not doing any wrestling at all. Just running some matches. Yes. This is some good. Oh, do you see that? He has the up, up, down, down, like on the sleeve there, representing the party. Good music choice. Yep, looking good. Yes, you only wear that at home. Yeah. A friend of mine had a shirt that for his wrestling persona in our comedy wrestling league that he made up, and it just said, "What the fuck is this?" It wasn't a question; it was a statement. And I owned that shirt. I bought one of the shirts and then never wore it anywhere because it was just a shirt, a black shirt that said white letters. What the fuck is this? Like, I'm not gonna wear that. All right, so we're in a cage match, Hell in a Cell. There's no escaping the cage, although sometimes the CPU will decide to do that. You win by pinfall or submission, or I guess referee stoppage, but that's only really happened like once or twice and sucks, so hopefully we won't see that in the game. But what you might see is these two CPU-controlled wrestlers getting stuck because the steps hit the cage, the Hell in a Cell, and cause some issues, unfortunately. Lord Crashton saw a woman at the grocery store that wore an Eat Pussy, It's Vegan shirt that was surprising to see in public. Yes, going for a pin pretty early on here, folks. You know, normal cage match, you can escape. You cannot escape from Hell in a Cell. That is not a victory condition. But you can go to the outside, which is the part where things get fucked up. Good moves there from Eddie. And then just some kicks. Oh, Cesaro's going to the outside. Eddie is out. Cesaro is looking for a weapon, apparently. And he's got a kendo stick. But he didn't keep the kendo stick. Instead, he's got color. Eddie has now hit him off there. Eddie is now stuck. Eddie is stuck. Cannot get over it because of where the Hell in a Cell, the cell meets there. Eddie was stuck and could not get over the ring steps, which is a nightmare scenario. Oh, off the cell. Cesaro, or should say, sorry, Claudio, first person to use the cell. European uppercut. Oh, he must hate that. He must hate getting hit with the European uppercut. Whoop. Again, off there. And, oops, sends him just to the ground. Just being a real ass about it. Sends to the ground. Gets him up. Ooh, European uppercut of his own, of course. Bouncing right off there. And then he's bouncing him off again. Eddie is definitely worse for wear. And, ooh, he just goes down. You hate to see it. Gets him up. Sends him down again. Oof. Brutal. Just brutal. Sorry, I'm also trying to... That's a racist uppercut. Yeah. I'm also trying to complete a CAPTCHA here while we're doing this, which is very silly of me, but I need to. I need to log into something. So I am trying to complete a CAPTCHA while this happens, and it just fucking does not want me to. Apparently, me trying to do this while I also watching a wrestling match, not a good combination. Oh, okay, so Eddie counters. Again, they have not gotten back in the ring. This is my biggest fear with a Hell in a Cell match is that, oh, the cage has been broken. This is awful. This is a complete nightmare because I don't know if they know to get back into the ring or not. I don't know if they're going to get back in the ring because the ref is not going to count because there's no countouts. So I don't know what happens here. Okay, Claudio is now back in there. Eddie is on the outside. This is a nightmare. We might have to call this off because Claudio is coming out. All right, Eddie is now Eddie is fucking climbing the Hell in a Cell. Holy shit! I could not predict this. Why are they both climbing? And then they're slowly reaching towards each other. Holy shit. Oh. They are hitting each other without looking at each other. Yes, this is a damn good Hell in a Cell. Unbelievable here. Who's going to drop first? Oh. Oh. Now, this is not a regular cage match. I do not know why this is happening here. Some more with so okay, so now Eddie is on the top here for no apparent reason. I do not know why this is happening. And I completed my CAPTCHA challenge, so I'm winning tonight. They are just fighting on the top. They're just fighting on the top. My only hope is that they go through the roof of the cage, so therefore they're back in the ring, because I do not know if they will get back in the ring here or not. I don't know what happens here. Oof, that's gotta hurt. It's gots to hurt. All right. Oh, Cesaro's going for, the neutralizer here. He's going for his finish. The Ricola bomb. Got a Mick Foley the way back, yeah. Yes, Lashbrook, through the ring, or through the roof. Oh, send him up here, spinning him. And sends him down to the top of the cage. The top of the cage, everybody. Oh, Eddie's coming back, kicking, isolating the body part, going for something. And then, ooh, even flow DDT. You love to see it. But again, where do we go from here? Back fist. You cannot win this. That should close it out. But the referee can't do anything because they're not in the ring. They're on top of the ring. Completely wild. Infinite wrestling. Yeah, at a certain point, I will just end this match, but we'll see if something actually happens. Eddie taunting. One more time, the crowd chants. Yeah, Lashbrook, a regular cage match probably would have been better than a Hell in a Cell, but you did donate, and I am grateful for it. Oh, counters here. Yeah, we got to finish the story. Ooh, chops, punches, drop kick. Again, I don't know where we go from here. Do they climb down on their own? Does one of them throw the other into the announce? Oh, they fell through. Okay. We are back in the ring, folks. And now he goes for a pin. 1, 2. He kicked out. Folks, I do not know how I power slammed through the roof, but now they're back in the ring at least, and they're still the kendo stick. Holy shit. I could not have written this to work that way. Well, Claudio has the kendo stick. And he is using it. Oh, and he's on his feet, though. That woke him up. Oh, headshot. Another headshot. Third headshot. Fourth headshot. It took 4 shots to the head for him to go down. That kendo stick is broken. And he's on his feet, though. Big high knee. He is fired up. Adrenaline is through. Adrenaline in his soul. Claudio dropped to the ring without fucking up an ankle. Yeah, totally. He hung his way in. Lashbrook, yeah, there was a slam. Oh, got on his feet. Spin. Fucking taunt spin. And then, because the giant swing is not in the game, I don't think. And that's it. Claudio wins. Claudio did slam Eddie through the top of the cage to the ring, and Eddie kicked out of that. But yeah, Claudio wins. You hate it. You hate to see it. But Claudio wins. Busted open, but wins. Hell in a Cell. That was a wild Hell in a Cell match. Complete nonsense. All right, folks. Next is Dealer's Choice, which is lovely to be suggested. Reminder, the donate there. We are currently at we're at higher than 33. I have to update that because we're up to 39%. Nice. Refresh cache current page. There we go. We're at 39%. I mean, I would love to get to 50%. I would love to be halfway there. I'm grateful to be at 39%. That's awesome. If you want to make a donation and pick the next match, because right now it is Dealer's Choice, and we are going to see Pepsi Man versus Wheeler Yuta, and I don't know what kind of match, but I want to see, well, it's a one-on-one match, but we're going to see Wheeler Yuta, because we just saw Claudio, now we're going to see Wheeler versus Pepsi Man, because that's the thing that I think is funny. Iron Man, Last Man Standing, no holds barred. No disqualifications. That can be pitfalls anywhere. Last man standing, submission, steel cage, TLC. You know what? Let's do a TLC match. Oh no, they have to climb. That there'd have to be something for that. So we won't do that. Let's do a backstage brawl. Backstage brawls are silly. And there's only one backstage that I have here. We haven't seen one of those. There's no intros, but we don't need Wheeler and Pepsi Man's intros. I think that's okay. So, Custom Superstars, Wheeler Yuta. Fuck yes, that's true. Hell yeah, Rara. Rara knows what's up. So that's Wheeler, yeah. And then let's pick our Custom Superstar to be Pepsi Man. Pepsi Man comes to the ring wearing a gold chain for some reason. That's all you need to know. Okay, we're going to backstage brawl because this was dealer's choice, and I'm the dealer. Yeah, so no intros, no referee. It just ends with a winner. I don't know how you decide. I think it's that you incapacitate your opponent. So this could be short or go for a very long time. We are in the backstage area where there is just a table and chair set up. This looks pretty much identical to the one we saw in 22. This looks pretty much the same. I think you can climb that ladder though, which is cool. Gonna take off for tonight. I'll catch the rest of the VOD. Thanks, Pat. Thank you, Dustin. Thanks for hanging out. I mean, we've been going almost 3.5 hours, so I totally understand people busting out. Does say Wheeler Yuta. We like to see that. We do have the cases scattered about that they can go and take use of. We'll see if these guys get adventurous or not. There's a chair, our first weapon. The last time we ran one of these, one of the two people, I think it was Mario, just wanted to knock people into a case. That's all he wanted to do. Pepsi Man, suplex there, German suplex. Grabs another chair. Oh, knocks the table down. That table is done and out. Nobody home. Unless we get another donation, this will probably be the last match of the stream. So if you do want to see more DDT and get to decide, you can do dealer's choice. You can ask for a wrestler on the WWE roster or whatever. But yeah, if you want to see more of this, you can make a donation. But obviously, we just enjoy this very fun match here. Oh, got a chair. But nope. Instead, a lockup and a chop from Wheeler, which sounded weird because he stepped. Oh, and yes, into the case. Into the hard case there. A couple sentons. And then Wheeler's looking around and gets a chair. And then just chairs to Pepsi Man. Everyone knows how much Wheeler Yuta hates Pepsi. He's just a big fan of the Coca-Cola Corporation and not interested in Pepsi. Oof. Pepsi Man looking for cans of Pepsi backstage. Ended up in his backyard brawl. Oh, nobody home for that. More cases over here. A big giant fan. No, he's like most of the South. Yes. Wheeler Yuta from Philly. So mid-Atlantic. Not a Southerner, but still prefers Coke. Ooh, we can't even see this chair shot. We just assumed that chair was doing some damage because we can't fucking see what's happening right now. Oh, I don't know what that was. Pepsi Man has Wheeler up. Well, no one home for that big punch. Lock up. Just another punch to the face there. It chops. Kick. Oh, a kendo stick and a bat. You know, where everyone keeps their kendo sticks, their bats, and their chairs. Just on top of a bunch of boxes in the back. They're making their way through the backstage area here by the giant spotlight. And, oh, a submission hold. No referee to count, though. Just trying to incapacitate your opponent, I guess, here. Just looking for a victory, if possible. Inspired directing choices, indeed. Very good. Oop, elbows here. Oh, and then just some punches. We're just getting some punches, friends. There's just some punches between friends. And then delayed suplex there. And then a kick to the midsection. And then just punches. We can't even see Wheeler getting punched here. There's boxes in the way. What? And counters. Ooh, punch to the gut. Oh, a takedown. Double leg takedown and just a bunch of punches, I guess. We can't see it. Wheeler's on his feet. It would be great if these wrestlers moved away. Scoop. Tombstone. No. What is he doing? He won. How did he win? I don't know. That was a submission hold, apparently. Apparently, that was a submission hold, but we couldn't really see it. And I loved this replay. Just a punch, just a kick. You can barely see. And then whatever. This was, I guess, a submission hold. Yeah, he had his legs wrenched and wasn't holding his waist anymore. I don't know what the fuck that was. So yeah, I think that's a weird way to end, but I think that might be it. If anyone else has a suggestion, you can make that suggestion of wrestlers you want to see or a match type you would like to see by going to code-fi.com/patbear. Trying to get to above 40%. We're still close to 4%. This seems like a setup, so they went to an area with plenty of padding on the floor. And then Lashbrook says, my headcanon is every time we can't see them, they're doing that thing in movies where they're pretending to hit each other and just making noises like, oh. Yeah. But yeah, if anybody else wants to make a donation, no, so we need to. We did not hit our goal. And so Tuesday's stream is going to be not this, but Tuesday will be a second fundraising stream where I will continue to try to raise funds. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know. I don't know yet. Because this was my idea. Was this? I guess it's going to be Power Wash Simulator, and there's no incentive except I'm asking people to. So that's the default. The default is that Tuesdays new power washing simulator content, because there's DLC coming out, free DLC coming out on Tuesday. So we're going to look at that. And then also I'm probably going to bug you about donations on Tuesday. So I guess that's what it's going to be. I'm going to leave up the donation things for the next couple streams. And I think we'll do that. We'll wrap up by going over here. But yeah, that is going to do it for tonight. Donate to make the change. Change where you're cleaning. Yes, pick the next thing I clean. I don't know. We'll figure out an incentive while we do it, but that's what we're going to do on Tuesday. So, thank you everybody so much for hanging out. I'm going to exit out of the game here. We are going to raid. That is how we end every stream on the old Bill with Bear. This was the bonus stream. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Ooh, my frames are dropping. Perfect time to go and raid somebody because we are just fucking dropping frames left and right here. Real bad. Sorry. So we're gonna go raid while I still can. Find somebody who's doing cool shit. Yeah. Ooh, the frames are still dropping, folks. So you might not even be able to hear this. You're watching this later after the fact. You're seeing me. But folks in the chat are probably not fully hearing me. We're gonna raid Will Smith because we never get to raid Will. I love Will. Will is the best. So we're going to go raid Will. So feel free to come along on this raid. Sorry about the connection problems. But we're going to go raid there. In lieu of ongoing issues over here, maybe there's some way we can join forces to melty on some shit and split it through ways or something. That would be fun. Audio has been fine. That's great, Lashbrook. We dropped some frames there. Rara, I love that suggestion. We're going to go raid, not Will Smith. Will Smith, my buddy Will, because we never get to. Thank you, everybody, so much for being here. I hope you have a great night. I'll see you in the next one. Frames are dropping, and I'm getting out of here. My voice is shot. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.